unvaccinated sperm.
Dude.
It's worth its weight in gold, mate.
It's worth
a bucketful.
A bucketful?
A bucketful.
It's literally worth more than gold. You know, we're going to repopulate the whole world, man, and we're going to make money from it too.
Do you reckon it will?
What?
That you could sell it?
Yeah.
Sell unvaccinated cum.
Yeah, but you got guys there that can't, that took the shot and that can't perform now. Their sperm's worth nothing, and then we're here, these thoroughbreds, stallions, brumbies, and of course it will. If women want to get pregnant, let's come and see us. End of story.
All right, should we start, Nick? Because we're just going to get going. All right. Let's start from there, all right?
I started from then.
Started from then? Yeah, we started
that's
from
funny.
then. I don't do intros, dude.
Yeah, we're like Rogan.
Fuck the intro.
How long's it been, though, to be honest? How long's it been since we caught up?
16 years.
A while.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
I think we've all gone on our personal journey.
Oh, haven't we?
It
Yeah.
hasn't
Hey?
been, bro.
We have.
Yeah, it's been.
Lots changed in that time.
Well, we're in a new studio
Yes.
somewhere in the mountains in a basement.
You can call it that.
Yeah.
It's the war room.
The war
Literally,
room.
The war room. It's the war room, bro. It's like-
Undisclosed location.
No
No,
aircon.
one knows where we are.
Yeah.
Not even we know where we are.
No, we came in
blindfolded.
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 That's what I like to do. But welcome, guys.
Thank
Stodge,
you.
Daniel,
Thank you. Thank you.
Adianos,
Thank
Aidan,
you. We
welcome.
have some salami on the table
Yeah,
there.
man, I thought I'd go a bit of antipasto, a bit of nuts.
But before we continue, and it's like, welcome to the Stojcevski podcast. Aidan, can you tell us what you brought from home?
I bring her from my house.
This one my mother made.
Yeah.
This one from my mother is her famous mud cake.
Oh,
She makes from
mud.
her mud.
Mud.
from her mum.
What is this mud?
Oh, we don't know. It's secret.
And my sister.
My
My sister make hot
You
cross
never
bun.
get this. You never get this.
La la la.
And my brother
You
Bilo,
get crazy.
he get this.
And then we all laugh. High five. Now, Dana brought hot cross buns.
Dana's always
One a
always
penny, two a penny. Hot cross buns.
This family.
Yeah, I know. How are they anyway?
Oh, they're well. Tegan's scoring goals over in Italy right now.
Her knee, wasn't it?
Yeah,
She
it's
still
better
feels-
now. It's better. And she scored a goal
Nice.
in a 5-1 loss against Palermo, but that's all right.
5-1.
Oh, well, apparently the coach got sent off. Too much of that.
Really? How nice is it over there for her? That'd
Apparently,
be beautiful, man. Where does she live again? Where is it?
She lives in Matera.
Matera. And okay. And Stodge, how have you been, sir?
Mate,
'Cause I haven't heard from you for a while.
I didn't talk to you for a little while.
I hear from you like non-stop after the podcast, then you go missing.
I went missing. I didn't talk to anyone, mate. I needed my time
Okay.
alone.
And we do need that.
I remember like you would message me and I'd say, bro, I just don't want to talk. I'm sorry. And it's like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. I just didn't want to talk to anybody. And I was just going through my stuff. I was at work. It was very, very difficult at work. But I've gone through that, everything. And I'm in a much better place. You know, I joined an online men's group.
Oh, that's right. Tell us about it.
Yeah. It's with Mr. Jaguar Hart.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should get him on the podcast. One, they're just going through deep work, a lot of Jungian work, Jungian. Talking about a lot of the hero's journey. Every man has to go through that.
And what did you get from that?
A lot. So we need to do a part 2 or part 3 in that. But really, you have to I'm going for a midlife crisis. That's what they call it. And I've got to find where I am on that journey part, and then you just got to keep on breaking through and going.
What do you think that happens? I know a lot of people now, late 30s, 40s.
Lack of structure. The main thing is I never had a man when I was younger to take me away from my mum, to take me away from the feminine aspect and say, as a man, this is what you need to do.
Yeah.
And I'm going to teach you this. I didn't have that. I just had my mum. And what they say is women cannot make men. Cannot turn boys into men. You can't. Men make men.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going through now. So slowly, and it's getting much better. I'll give you more of a detail. If you want to ask questions, we'll give you more of a detailed account.
Do you think a lot of men are going through these midlife crises earlier because they're kind of realizing that everything they've valued up to that point has just been empty and worthless
Well, what do you mean by earlier, though?
before they had the crisis?
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you were getting at was like earlier in life. Like it's not so much.
We've got access to a lot of stuff.
We've got
now.
access to a lot of stuff. For me, for example, you stop drinking, you stop your vices, you stop going out and fornicating a lot, and then you you slow it all down, and then you start to realize, man, these are so empty. Everything I'm living is like this big lie. Do you know what I mean? And even now, when you take a step back and you go out, and I got this when I was a bouncer at the club when I was younger. I used to just see subjectively, like up against the wall, arms crossed. What the fuck are these people doing? They're going out. What's the reason for them being out that weekend? Is it to court females? That's what every motherfucker that comes and gets a skin fade from me on Saturdays, it's going to aid him in his courtship of a female. But you got to realize the females don't care about the hair, right? The only guys going to compliment that skin fade is other men. But anyway, they're going to go out, they're going to get their hair cut, they're going to court, but what are they really doing? I think they're just numbing themselves, man.
Yeah, that's
honestly. It's not about courting the female. Because look what happens when a group of 5 goes out, one guy scores, boom, see you later.
Yeah.
They don't care about the brotherhood, they're not there to bond, they're just there for pussy. Yeah. But what happens when pussy's
I was there for the bros, man. I was always there. I was the best wingman.
It does happen.
But,
Yeah,
but when the pussy's off the table, then what do you have?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What they say is, when you go through a breakup or whatnot, just don't have sex for a little while. 6 months. Do that.
We're really semen retention for that?
They talk about semen retention stuff. I can't do that, bro. I'll be jerking off all the time. But
that's what... I
don't think that's healthy, but
no.
To jerk off all the time?
No,
to
semen
retain
retention.
it. I've heard that retaining
because you have debris.
It's like cleaning a diesel, dude. Last 6 months.
Not if it's twice a day.
It dies off, man.
Every day.
You gotta get
It's fucking cleaning.
You got to clean the stock out. You got to get it out. Drain it.
Yeah, but I also heard that it's also tied to releasing all that energy. It's like stopping creativity and this and that and everything. There's proper ancient texts and practices about it that tell you why you should retain semen. Should we go through some?
Well, no, actually, why don't we just ask our resident monk, Nick, how was it when you were holding it in for 10 weeks?
10 weeks.
I felt unstoppable.
He felt
Did
unstoppable.
you not come for 10 weeks?
10 weeks after my
Holy fuck. Did you edge yourself sometimes?
You need a microphone.
And then Thailand happened.
And then Nick went to Thailand and he released. It shot onto the
Did the
onto
person
the
you
roof.
were with release too? Did you both come together?
No, just old mama showed me out.
That wasn't on there. I like this. I like this, Nick.
And that's what happens. Yeah, it's and even like I find a lot of even men my age, old friends who are married and that they're going through a funny stage.
Everyone's
And it's not to do with their marriage, not choosing the wrong person or so on. It's just they just go through it. They feel trapped. Got the kids, mortgage. Then they go looking for a men's group. Like what you did, right?
unfulfilled lives, mate.
Well, have a purpose, man.
What I found through this was I just want to build legacy. So you just got to find things and find a way forward. Biggest thing is like, what are we working for? Salary for somebody else, 10, 12 hours a day, and I've got to ask to take time off to go on a holiday. I don't want that life, man.
Yeah.
So that's that, but it's also childhood stuff that I've never dealt with that was coming up. So I had to go deeper into that. I did hypnosis as well.
Do you reckon dropping the veil of all this stuff in the world, do you reckon that makes people think personally as well?
I think it's even further than that. It's all planetary. So what's today? Today's the 14th.
Oh, happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day, boys.
Day, guys. I got you
but
some treats, okay?
on the 17th, we finally go into the year of the horse, the fire horse, in Chinese astrology. So this was the year of the snake. Year of the snake is very heavy. It's dense. It's shedding of the skin, literally.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, if you notice, have been going through immense change.
100%.
And then also through the planets, now we have retrogrades. I can't remember all of them. I'm not an astrologer, even though I did the courses. But there's just some heavy shit going on. Yeah. And you look at what's happening. The stock markets, not the stock market, gold's going crazy. The US dollar's getting devalued. A whole heap of geopolitical stuff's going on.
Bitcoin crashed.
Of course, Bitcoin's crashed because the US dollar's going down and they're going into stable coins and whatnot. But it all comes down to there's a massive shift happening. And if you look at all the shifts in the geopolitical spaces and realms, you can always tie it to planetary stuff. Yep. And they utilize that.
So, okay, what's the horse?
The horse, so I'm a horse.
The snake made sense.
The horse is going to be a very fast year. You got to buckle up. A lot of things are going to happen very fast, but you also have to look at whether what your sign is. If you're a rat, not a good year. If you're a rooster, not a good year. Snakes, not a good year. You got to be careful. For other horses, fantastic. Tigers, fantastic. So you got to see what's your allies and what are your enemy signs. But for me, it's going to be it's going to be very fast. is for everyone. It's going to be very fast, and lots is going to happen. Just
Well-
look at the horse itself.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they are distracting us a lot on the news with a lot happening. When you distract, divide and conquer styles. Look at everything we spoke about the last podcast, mate.
That was a long time ago.
And look at it.
Remind me.
Remind you, it's coming. It's
It is, it's here.
It's happening. It's here.
It's here.
You know.
Free speech.
Yeah.
That's why we're in a bunker.
We've had the shooting since then.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sold on it, mate.
No, of course we're not sold on it. We know who's behind it.
I'm not going to be commenting too much. I don't want to get a
They've
knock on the
never
door.
been scared killing their own people for political and personal
Oh,
and cultural
100%,
gain.
dude.
They've never cared.
But
Yeah,
the
that's
thing,
it.
the thing about
Victim mentality.
look,
Oh.
my heart goes out to the
That
victims.
doesn't
and
take away from people that died, just the circumstances surrounding they've changed, which makes it even more tragic.
Beautifully said. So I'll get back to my heart goes out to the victims and whatnot. But my thing is the laws that came through just like that in relation
Just
to
like
guns.
that.
Yeah.
Um,
They're fighting against it.
yeah, but we'll see. That actually hasn't been enacted yet, but the laws passed, but nothing's come through. All the PTAs are frozen and whatnot. But the thing is, they were coming out saying, well, look at what weapons they took out. They didn't take out the rifles. They lowered the number that you could get, but they're putting the shotguns into a different category. Why? So you've got to look at these things. So which gun did the most damage? They never told us that. There was no coronial inquest. You'd think that there'll be a
They called
coronial
it out
inquest.
straight away.
I want to know straight away. I want to know which weapon, which gun did the most damage. Was it the fucking rifle? Was it the shotgun? Yeah. Okay, what happened? Give us some more details. No, they won't tell you. And where were the cops? 15 minutes to get there. Like, what? And last night at the Ed Sheeran concert, I saw there was 4 or 5 police officers standing together, congregating. They all had machine guns. Well,
Machine guns?
Machine guns.
It's all for show.
It is for
what?
show. And they're having a chat. Nah, bro. It is
They
for
want
show.
us to be scared, dude. That's what it's all fear, man.
But it's always Bondi. They had that guy stabbing the people in the shopping centre.
Because it's the national place, isn't it? Bondi, that's what gets the overseas. As soon as, what's the Israel guy? What's his name?
I don't know. Fucking, what's his name? Yahoo.
Yeah, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He straight away got on. When the country allows the Palestinian march against on the bridge and have an ISIS flag, okay, of course they're not going to like
You know,
it.
it's not a crime in
They
this
want to
country
change.
burn the
They want to
Australian
change our
flag.
view, you know.
You know, it's not a crime in Australia to burn the Australian flag.
Yeah, well,
But
it's a
it'd be a
huge-
hate crime to burn a Palestinian flag.
Well, but yeah, okay. Look at these podcast guys that popped up. It's about Two Worlds. What's his name?
Yeah, two worlds
Yeah, two
collide.
worlds.
He's
collide,
good.
yeah.
He's good, but he goes on a rant too much, and I feel when I listen to his stuff, and not to diss him, he's doing
No,
a great
fair
job.
enough. You can talk about it.
But no, but I finish and I get agitated after hearing it. It's like he's now starting to become part of the system where it's given us the negative stuff, the anger. People are watching it and they get angry, dude, and that's what they want.
Well,
They
you
want us
don't,
pissed
you
off.
don't watch the news, you just watch him. Because he's still
It's-
telling
but
you everything.
he's
They
telling
just
you, but
passed this, they just passed that.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah,
It's
of course,
great.
because he puts it into layman's terms, which is something that Chocky and Primod don't do.
Yeah.
They just rage bait.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
rage bait you
But how long
with,
are these-
with their opinion.
That's what I mean. It
He's-
becomes that, and then you start to. I get agitated, and then it's like, "What's your thoughts?" You're like, "I'm just pissed off, man." Then you ask me about my thoughts, you know, and it's like it's sort of hyping the system too. Is what they want. They want us to fight. They want us to get the shits, dude. They want us scared. You flick the news now, man, and it's even, not the Olympics. You got all. It's all
They
bullshit.
want us to react, bro.
They do want us
They
to react.
want us to react. They want something to happen.
And they.
There's salami on the table here. This is
Yeah.
typical wog.
Here, have some before the fly gets.
Ah, fuck! I don't want the fly went on it. Is that prosciutto?
Yeah, it's prosciutto,
Oh,
man.
I'm gonna get into it soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna cover this sucker.
Cover it up.
I'll cover it up. Yeah, like it's good. It's good that we all. But that's what they want to try. How's that? I couldn't fucking get it.
That was a dot. You're fucked.
You just don't hit the edges. There you go, Louis. We'll let the Louis in. Yeah. I just it agitates me when you look at it too much, and that's what I mean. Like it's great. I like it. Pops up. Okay, I got that. But then I stop it now. It's too much, dude. You know.
I can't
You know what I mean? It
can't
pisses me
handle
off
it anymore.
It's
because-
anger. You know.
Well, it's anger because in your heart, all right, in our biological wired minds for men, we see injustice. We see that there's a problem there that needs to be fixed with just some sheer good old-fashioned Homeric violence.
Yeah.
But then you look over to your neighbor, you look over down the street, you look at the men walking through the mall when you're at the mall on a Sunday, and you think to yourself, how am I going to fight beside one of these guys? Like, I'm sitting here
Well, they
having an
won't
existential
fight.
crisis, walking through the mall with my kids and my wife, doing some shopping, And you know what's going through my head when I'm doing that. I'm thinking about all these things in depth, intellectualizing the world around me. And then you got fucking, Puffy McComo walking through. And I said to myself, like, well, we're never going to come together to fight this ever, because we're just not on the same page. We're not. I just feel like there's a militia, a strong militia of men out there that are just ready to go. But, I just don't see it happening, man. I honestly think that there's no point getting rage baited into what's going to happen, because it needs to happen. That's why it's just best not to worry about it. But not to worry about it seems like a waste of your intellectual capacities, because you kind of think, well, I have to worry about it. It's a big deal. But hang on, what are you going to do about it?
Exactly. What
Nothing.
can you do about it,
What can you do?
You just keep working and Stodge, right? Deal with it,
Change is inevitable. If we think that we can stop this, I don't think we can. We have to go into this next phase. So the next phase is a whole heap of shit that's going to happen. Digital currency, control, mass control, all that type of stuff. That's coming. And then also race wars, religion, all that type of stuff. It's just going to be big division until it finally pops, and then the new world order will come through saying, we never want this to happen again. Now you will own nothing and you'll all be happy. That's where it's going to.
How far do you reckon it'll get in terms of Europe? Like let's focus the microscope on Europe for a minute. How far do you think before us versus them, East versus West thing?
It'll fall. Europe has to fall.
I'm saying, what do you think that'll look like? Do you think it'll just be pogroms targeting them? War, but all right, in what way? So if you've got cities like London, Stockholm, Oslo, Malmo, all these countries and cities now that have got massive influx of these militant Muslims in there, these like hostile guys just hanging around, or the Africans hanging around, the doctors and engineers. What does that look like? Is there going to be just bands of guys going to go out and say that's enough and clean it up themselves? Or is it going to start by them implementing into legislation some rules that favour the,
both
Sharia? If you're going to walk through Whitechapel in London, you have to be fully clothed, even though it's England. Shit like that. Will that kick it off? You know what I mean? Like, what do you think it'll look like? Because I can't picture it, because I've just never seen it.
I just had an image in my head, Aidan. So you've watched Judge Dredd with Sylvester Stallone?
The classic, the original.
So you should watch that. So you got these mega cities or whatever they are. So you got people living in awesome fucking utopias, and then you have the slums. So eventually you'll have law and order, you have the slums where all that shit happens, and you'll have people living in a utopia. There's going to be a complete split. But before that happens, there's going to be complete anarchy. Through anarchy, there's going to be new laws that come in. Those laws will be even more draconian, even more controlling. And that's just the whole time, is keep on bringing in laws. Eventually there'll be no more guns. There'll be, not even for sports shooting, there'll be, you can't leave your house after 9 o'clock. You can't do this. We can do martial law. It's like, it'll just be implemented one after another. You'll start to see things happen faster in that realm, and until there's just total, complete control. And you'll have a split in society. You have the extreme poor in one end, where no one really goes, like the Bronx, and then you'll have utopia, where everyone's living in these big tall buildings. Some people work, other people are like just UBI, and that's what I think is going to happen.
Like what's it called?
And
Hunger Games, mate, like you said.
Yeah.
Hunger Games has so many deep layers of metaphor in there that it's incredible. And I'm taking this from the movies, how you got like in the movies, the richer upper class are portrayed really like androgynous, hypersexual, bisexual. Yeah. Well, that's showing you like the degradation and the decay of that upper class. That's what they stand for. It's just vice, and it's basically just debauchery, because you look at them and they're all weird and eccentric, and you're just thinking like this is what the elite class was like when empires fall. Yeah. Before Rome falls, a lot of the emperors were like that.
Yeah.
And then you look at how they're taking people from those districts, making them kill each other, putting it on television as for their entertainment, and then they sell it to them like it's their sacrifice. And this brings us back to a few episodes ago when I was talking about how I don't like the term sacrifice being labelled on Anzac Day. I don't like the word sacrifice. We honour them for their sacrifice. We have this day to remember their sacrifice. It just brings me right back to the Hunger Games. Yeah. You're here for the world theatre war, the elites, just like the Hunger Games, they're watching them fight it out. It's real to them. To them, it's a television show. To the rest of the world, it's a television show. They're watching war on TV. you know? And we thank them for their sacrifice when they go over the top and die and they get shot for nothing. And then they come home and everyone forgets about it. And then every day we have a day where we have it off and we thank them for their sacrifice. It's fucked. As I've always,
could happen.
as I've always said, it's Anzac Day is a day where we turn around and said, you use propaganda to trick 15 and 16-year-olds to go and fight for something that had nothing to do with us. It meant nothing. They literally fucked up. You killed them for nothing. It's done for me. And when I got so much backlash from that last podcast we did, but I had all these veterans in my DMs from Australian veterans from Iraq and Afghanistan and all that was saying, like, man, I agree with you. The whole narrative around Anzac Day is just wrong.
Yeah.
Because they lied to them. And governments don't change and power structures don't change from 1914 to 2026.
No.
Well, it's the same government, it's the same structure. They keep on pushing towards the same thing. But what did they fight for?
Mate, nothing.
So what does Australia have to do over in Turkey?
Yeah.
And why demonize the Turk?
Yeah.
They're fucking invading his land.
Why are we getting involved in Russia and Ukraine?
Why are we in this situation now?
Why are we getting involved? We
You
shouldn't.
know?
Just leave it. If you guys, yeah.
Look at Russia, Ukraine. What's happened there? How many things have happened now?
Well, to be honest, to be quite frank, I don't know what the fuck's going on with Russia, Ukraine.
It's forgotten about. Move on to the next thing.
I never really cared about it. I had a Ukrainian guy come into the shop actually, and I was talking about Russians and this and that. He goes, "Man, fuck Russians." He just hates them. He goes, "I'm near where the war zone is, and Russians are all fucked. I hate Russians." And I said to him, Russians, like government or the people? No, the people are brainwashed. They're all brainwashed. It's when you put this umbrella term over the whole entire world.
Yeah.
And then it reminds me of this photo I've seen of like the nebula and the galaxies, and you have the tiny speck that's the Earth, and a little speech bubble pointing out saying "fuck Russians." It's so irrelevant, irrelevant and minuscule that it just means nothing.
Yeah.
It just means nothing to me. Fuck this, fuck that.
Well, this is the
whatever.
fight now. You hear the Muslims, people are hating the Muslims, and it's like, dude.
But the Muslims, this is the thing with the Muslims, right? The thing with the Muslims is, and it says in the Bible, not to hate the person, but to hate the ideology. Muslims as individuals are great. Some of the most hospitable people you ever meet. But it's when they come together in groups, like any other group or religious thing, when they come together in groups, that's when it becomes tough.
Yeah.
Because I was watching an interesting video when they were doing that, the big protest against the Israeli president coming, or prime minister, and how the cops were tearing away the Muslim guys that were praying. And
I saw that, yeah. What was that about?
Well, I find it interesting. I was looking through the comments. One of the comments said they will even use their prayer as a protest.
Yeah, that was
which said to me that those prayer was not like a Christian person there praying like for salvation. It was more like they're weaponizing their style of prayer as a way of protesting.
Yeah, you can't touch them.
It's
trying to stand there, wasn't it?
And well, it was just interesting because that's just how I observed it. You know what I mean? And that's what a lot of the comments were saying. That's why I find the comments very refreshing.
Yeah.
Because it puts perspective on something. I look at one video, I think, fuck, that's that. Put it up. Oh, okay, good idea. Good comment.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good comments out there, and I respect everyone's comments.
Yeah.
Oh, you get some leftist scum out there that I don't. But even though I appreciate that as well. But because you get people's perspective on that.
Absolutely. And they're
and we
entitled
should.
to their perspective.
That's why it's not just don't watch the video, go through the comments. Always go through the comments, see what people are thinking. And you'll find a lot of the times you find some pro the video, some against the video, and you start to just, from there, you see people going backwards and forwards. It's very entertaining.
Yeah.
I used to love it when they were commenting on our videos. I miss it.
That's what we
I miss
come
it.
back here.
I miss it.
That was good.
Yeah, that's it.
It is a bit of controversial stuff too. I think people need to talk about things, I find a lot of people at the gym, I go back there in the sauna, a lot of people are talking the way I did just 5 years ago. Do you hear about Epstein, the pedophilia, the pizza place? I'm going, oh, fuck.
Bro, it gets even worse than that, bro. It's child sacrifice.
This is, it's like, what, do you want to hear the next one?
Yeah.
And people are starting to see it, and I think that's what's sending it's psychological warfare, what's going on, dude. They brought it at the right time. They're causing all this, and people, when you see all these files, mate, you go on your phone, it was just everything just popping up on Epstein. Mate.
Someone made a website that looks like a Gmail account, and you go through all of his emails, and you just type in some keywords. So I typed in jerky, beef jerky, and I'm like, no one freezes beef jerky. No one, like all these code names, and you type in this, you type in that, you start reading, like, this is crazy. The type of stuff that's coming out there, and they don't talk about it. People don't talk about it, even at work. They're like, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. I'm like, fucking oath I am. I love conspiracies. Not all of them are true, but you look at the Epstein files, you're like, what the hell is going on here?
What do you think about flat Earth though?
I don't really know.
It doesn't matter. Take it or leave it.
It doesn't matter, does
I
it?
personally, I would love to go in a spacecraft and be able to see what it looks like from out there. Then I'll be able to satisfy myself. But until then, I don't know either this way or that way. I don't really care. I know that I'm being lied to one way or the other.
Flat Earth's a distraction.
The what?
Epstein's a distraction.
Yeah.
It's all a distraction.
Yeah.
Because you got so many problems you got to be having here on the ground right now that you got to be tackling. But instead you're up in the sky trying to fucking solve flat Earth. It's irrelevant if it's flat or not. You've been lied to, as Stodgy said, you're being lied to anyway. You just got to assume it's all a big lie.
Yep.
But the question is what's next? What do we do about it?
Well, they're hitting the faith now. That's what was the last thing, you know.
But the thing is, what we need to do is you need to keep your faith strong. You need to do this. And you just need to be strong in yourself. You need to work on yourself. You need to become the best possible version that you possibly can. If you're a man, you need to be the best possible version. You need to be strong, fit, healthy, lead your family. Okay? Teach your kids well. That's what you need to do. There's all these distractions. Everyone's going to work. Men, women, they can't even survive anymore. Electricity bills have gone through the roof.
Yeah, man.
Electricity bills have gone through the roof. And you're like, what the hell? Oh, because COVID. COVID's done.
Yeah.
COVID's done. But they're not talking about the fact that the electricity bills that are going so high are to offset all the electricity and stuff they're spending on the AI. Okay? And everything else they're doing. And all the green energy movement. And look, we never used to pay this much before. And now it's just going up and people accept it. Fees are going up. It costs you $4 or $5 to take cash out of the ATMs now.
Yeah.
All right? I went to Melbourne over Christmas and all the oldies are still using cash. It was so refreshing. Everyone still uses cash in the northern suburbs of Melbourne. But you go to the glitzy, you go to the city, come here in Sydney, even myself, fucking poofters paying with their phone. I'll say I've done it as well.
I don't use my phone.
I didn't have my wallet. I use my phone. Fucking there. See someone else with their watch. Next thing they're gonna get their dick out where they got the microchip and gonna be slapping it on there. That's what it's coming
Would
to.
you get it on your dick?
No, I would not even get a microchip. I'm telling you now, I would not get this stuff.
Well, you might not have a choice, mate.
Well, apparently I didn't have a choice to get vaccinated, but I chose not to. Yeah. I told everyone then, I'll tell you now, Daniel, I would rather die. That's it. That's my choice. I go back to God. And when everyone says that and they just simply say, no, I don't want to do that. And the government's like, but you won't live. Well, just go back to God. Like, then you'll get the next lot of souls to come through. Brainwash them. You're not going to do it to me.
Yeah.
The biggest travesty is people saying that we had no choice and then technically you were fucking raped. All right? You had that taken away from you. All right? We had no choice. So how does that feel?
Coerced.
How does that feel? Do you feel good about it? I'm sorry, but do you feel good about it? Do you feel good that you had no choice and you went down that route and you just went through it? Or do you wish that you were like us and you said no?
Yeah, there's a lot of pain there when you see people. Yeah.
A lot of... yeah.
Oh, but I had to. I get that all the time. I don't like to actually ask about it anymore because I feel bad. You know? It's
a real claim to bring it up now because a lot of the guys always ask, like, oh, did you get yours? Did you? I'm like, no. No, because I knew I'd be sitting here right now. It wouldn't make a shred of shit of difference. I mean, I don't feel safer. Did you feel safer? Did you feel safer?
I knew it was all
Did
bullshit.
you walk out thinking you're going to save the world? People will just keep accepting shitter and shitter circumstances and will do nothing. I mean, look at India, look at parts of Indonesia, man. People will just cop whatever.
Yeah.
And they'll just cop whatever. They don't give a fuck. They've literally got everyone by the balls, man. Seriously.
We're going overseas in a couple of months. We apparently, you couldn't do that anymore if you weren't vaccinated, but now that's gone.
Yeah, that's
I was at a concert last night, 70,000 people. No one gave a fuck. I was like, wow, I'm here. 5 years on. Like, we didn't think that was going to happen. I didn't care. I was prepared to stay home. You have to be prepared to fight and to stand in what you believe in. Simple as that, But I sometimes ask people on the phone as well when I'm talking to subbies and whatnot. I say, hey, there's a weird flu going around, I reckon it's all this, this manufactured shit. They start laughing. So did you take it? Yeah, I did. Unfortunately. Everyone says unfortunately.
Yeah. And
I said, what about your family? He goes, nah, fuck, I would never let them take it. I took it. I wouldn't let them take it. So fair enough. There's a bit of conviction there. I get that. So at least that person can live with it. He didn't say I was forced to take it. I had no choices. No, I took it. Obviously, there was, they wouldn't let us, but I didn't let my family take it. But then you have other Muppets that said, no, the whole family and parents that gave it to their kids. Puh, you fucking... I'm pissed off, man. I'm pissed off, Daniel. I'm pissed off. Parents giving it to little babies.
Dude.
Disgusting. I don't give a fuck who you people are. Disgusting. Giving it to
brainwashed,
babies.
dude.
Shame on you. Shame.
Brainwash. A lot of cancer's coming out now. It's very
Well,
common
two
now.
of my uncles passed away from cancer.
See, it's very common. The
Turbo
older,
cancers.
Yeah, I
Very
found
fast.
the people in their late 60s, 70s, baby boomers basically. It's just a lot of things popping up. People.
And they always have, but at a much higher rate now.
Yeah, I just think it's a bit faster. Younger guys too.
A lot of the young guys, they don't tell us about it either. But here's another thing for you. So Jeffrey Epstein had a ranch somewhere in mid fucking wherever, Texas, wherever the fuck his ranch was. And he was fascinated with eugenics. So he had a eugenics, I think it was he had a lab. He had a lab there. And then there was people were talking about that he was fascinated and he loved the fact and the notion. So he was thinking about and fantasizing about putting his DNA, his genetics into the rest of the world. Mm-hmm. So how else would you do that other than shots that get taken up into your DNA?
Yeah. Well, that's what that for.
Just imagine that
Yeah.
everyone has got Jeffrey Epstein in them. They
Island
took
boys.
the shot. I'm being serious.
Yeah.
And then it gets passed down the line from generation to generation.
So bizarre, dude.
Oh.
There was a link between the Epstein, I reckon, the Stranger Things.
I've heard
The
that.
whole lab thing.
Yeah.
Taking children. Like,
No,
you think about
I never watched it, but the whole motif of children being kidnapped is being very normalized.
Went to Japan.
now.
Went to Disneyland. Dude, the Pocahontas, the Pinocchio and the Seven Dwarves ride was so dark. And the kids noticed it too.
Pleasure
movie.
Island.
So
mate.
dark,
I'm going
mate.
to take them to Pleasure Island.
It's all
was in
kidnapping
Pinocchio.
children.
That's Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Pinocchio, Pleasure Island, Peter Pan. He basically kidnapped the kids, took them. Hook was a lost boy.
Yeah.
He probably wasn't a bad guy. He
I have
just
to watch
captured
those
there.
movies.
No, he
again.
was just really
He's captured.
bitter that he was taken.
Yeah.
I have to watch all those
Watch it
movies
from that
again.
point of view.
Yeah.
Mate. You
Watch
know?
you should watch A Land Before Time with Littlefoot.
The
I
dinosaurs.
remember that.
So-
dinosaurs.
That's old.
I was
man.
thinking about that today, and there was a lot of people got trauma and bonding with their mums because Littlefoot's mum dies.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that movie is all about him becoming a man and going through his hero's journey.
Yeah.
So when you look at that,
Yeah, that's a story of that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like Lion King. That's
yes,
a bit of hero's journey.
Yeah, fuck those movies, man. They're
Yeah,
really,
they've got deep stories behind
You know?
them, man. But a lot of Disney, yeah, it's
remember
very, very
who
dark,
you
mate.
are.
Witches and dark. It's
This
very...
podcast has turned dark. We need to get more rum into us.
Would you like some?
I'm drinking, but Aidan can't. We'll drink for him.
Yeah, how's your all that stuff going too, mate?
Wouldn't know. I haven't really been focusing on it, to be
You
honest.
feeling better?
Feeling is what it is, man.
Yeah,
Fuck, fair enough, bro.
yeah.
You just feel what you can feel, and that's it. I haven't really had any blood tests or anything. I haven't been paying attention to it. I've literally just made the choice last year after my last specialist appointment and said, I'm just going to literally take it day by day. I'm not going to think about it anymore. It's not going to rule me. It's not going to define me. And it's not. And honestly, I haven't had any issues since I've been doing that.
You just live every day as it comes.
Just live it and feel it and experience it the way it's meant to be experienced through my actions and consequences.
The government doesn't want you to do that, mate.
No. Okay, can I just go back to Japan? What I learnt from Japan,
Yeah.
the old generation, they still work. They're all on the trains.
But they need to, don't they? Aren't they all depressed,
Well,
but?
no, well, well, my mum explained, actually, so I asked her, I said, it's weird on the train, they don't give up seats for the old women. They're just people on their phones, just like this, just like ants, mate. It's so busy. But respectful, they out of your way, there's no trouble. The old people, they're just walking, 80s, 90s, let's just bent over. They got this bent over look, and they're in hospitality. The old people still work, and what it does, it passes the knowledge on to the young. And
Yeah.
I think there's no nursing homes, and they don't do that. Here you retire 65 with your house, and you get pushed to the nursing home and so on. Over there, it's just work. They have hot baths, eat healthy, and they keep going, but not like 100%. We burn ourselves out. We stress, to get this materialistic stuff.
No, but they're known for that. They kill themselves all the time.
They
They
do,
do the
but-
whole forest
But the
about
whole
it.
time. But they don't. It's not like when you're 65, you're going to do nothing. People retire, they die, mate. These people keep going. because they keep
But
going.
the old people in in Europe and whatnot, Italians, Serbians, Macedonians, all nations.
Except for Greece.
Greeks don't.
They're retired from
they're fucking lazy. But they keep on working it on the farms.
Yeah.
You see the old, I'm going to say old Macedonian Serbian ladies in the 70s, 80s. They're still working. My grandma, right up until she died, she was still not working, but she was around the house, cooking, cleaning, moving around, doing stuff. That's
Yeah,
what keeps you strong and healthy.
purpose.
But that's purpose. That comes back
purpose.
to fucking purpose. What's our purpose here? To go work bookkeeping in some office? Go fuck yourself. No way.
Dude, and the traffic too.
Those jobs, like when people say like, I just crunch numbers. You ever heard of the theory that most of the jobs in the job market are useless? They don't mean anything.
HR.
Well, normally the ones that just sit there on the laptop and say, what do you do?
Yeah.
Finance.
Yeah.
So what do you actually do? I do spreadsheets.
Yeah.
So could the world still turn without you? Probably.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything.
Well, it's going to
jobs.
turn with AI taking over. 50% of jobs will go. I said last time. They will go.
I had a guy-
Accounting, you reckon?
Oh, fuck
I had a
yeah.
guy come in for a haircut that said AI is replacing his job.
What's he
And
doing?
well, that's the thing I can't remember. But he said that it was, and he was actually worried, and I wish I could remember what he did.
Well, it's going to replace a lot.
You just lost a
Nick-
customer
Nick's-
who watches this.
This is Nick's last. I've got an AI guy coming in. He's
Yeah,
just-
Nick's
yeah,
Nick's
robot.
he's got to upskill.
Yeah.
But everyone's got to
Yeah, dude,
upskill.
our industry, labour hire, mate. The metal trade's really dropped, man, really bad.
Yeah.
You know,
Engineer.
it's not really good, and big companies are hiring themselves, so hiring amongst themselves, so it's really quiet.
Yeah, they don't want to pay that money,
Mm.
and they don't want.
Okay.
No, I said they don't want Filipinos, but yeah.
I was
Philippines
going to
are
say,
the best.
speaking of old people and their relevance and how relevant they are in the world, if you have to be of a certain age to vote, do you think there's a cutoff for voting too in terms of old age?
Oh,
do you
yeah.
Think, do you think you should be of a certain age and then expire at a certain age? Your voting rights
No.
say stop at 75?
No,
Or do you think you should be able to vote till you're 90?
I think you should keep on voting for your natural life.
No?
Why not?
Mm.
Let's talk about it. Why not?
Well, I was just thinking now the new mass immigration coming in are going to be, that's the vote for Labor, isn't it? So
Well,
we
maybe.
probably
They're
need the old people to vote. mate.
No, but they're
They will just promise anything and do the opposite. We got to stop thinking of parties and Labor, Liberal, like we vote for them and they're still voting. That's done. Once these hate speech laws came out, Labor, Liberal, they're finished. It's
Yeah, they
one
are
party
going,
now.
actually.
But
They come in one,
It's
mate.
done.
They come in one.
Australian politics is finished.
Yeah.
It is
Pauline
done,
Hanson,
mate.
Well, Pauline Hanson, she's still going. But do you reckon she can still make it in there?
These hate speech laws will stop her from doing anything.
They'll stop her, mate. They'll stop her like they did before. So you say, what can we do?
well, it comes back to just living your purpose and educating and just being a whole solid person and being sound in your beliefs, going back to God. But we're doing full circle back to what we're talking about, which was problems, solution, problem, solution. So they'll make a problem and there's a solution for it. They'll make a problem, there's a solution for it. So again, you asked, how is it going to look like when there's all these in Europe and all the immigration and whatnot? They do this on purpose to get a response out of people, to make something happen, and then there's a solution for it. And the whole time, if you just look at everything they're doing, it's pushing us along the line of total control and taking away of freedom. And then it's going to, if you want to go down a rabbit hole even further, it's literally using us, like in the Matrix, just for food, sustenance, and energy. Comes back to energy. Watch on the World Economic Forum. I wish we had a Jamie here to bring it up
Yeah, mate.
on the screen. But pretty much, you should have seen Larry Fink of BlackRock and how much he was salivating every single time Elon Musk was talking about power. Elon Musk will talk about something and then Larry Fink brings it back to energy and power. That is the next thing. It's renewables, it's power. How do you control that? And literally, we will just be sustenance for that. That's all we are. If you look at the whole, the way that economics works, that's all we are, is just to continually feed the cash flow and everything for the governments and for those people.
Well, that's the Hunger Games,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Literally.
What does President Snow say? We need the districts because the districts give us raw materials, food, power, electricity. These are the things we need to survive
Yep.
so the capital can thrive. That's what the districts are there for.
And that's what's happening here.
That's where you go back to the Egyptian days, mate. The pyramids, they had electricity, wasn't it?
They powered the
Tesla-
whole ancient world with those pyramids.
That's it. So
I
that's what that
don't
is.
doubt it.
That is
They took it
ancient
from-
knowledge. Look at Tesla. He was
He knew.
JP
Yeah,
Morgan.
they
When
got rid of
JP
him.
Morgan figured out, hold on, he's going to make free energy. We can't tax this. We can't build this. It's going to be free. He was building it. He was making the structures and everything. Boop, took it.
See you later.
Got rid of it.
Fucking JP Morgan also sunk the Titanic because all the bankers that were opposed to the
Yeah,
central
there you
banks
go.
died with the Titanic.
And you look at the gold standard getting wiped, and then fiat currency. And I was looking at the $50 dollar bills our notes the other day. That's just a promise from the government saying that this holds value and you can utilize it. It's just paper. It's
nothing
just
to me.
paper. It's nothing. It's just fucking paper.
Yeah.
We're working just for this paper. When you look at
Oh, sorry, I was reminded that again going back when I went overseas, and you get the yen, and when you're just using cash, I like to use cash still. Like you just see, it's just monopoly, dude.
yep, it is
It's
monopoly.
just hand in coins. It's like this doesn't exist.
It doesn't. It's fiat. They just
doesn't
print
exist,
it.
man.
America's 38 trillion in debt. They can't pay it back. They're going to devalue the dollar, and they're going to
Venezuela
go.
will sort them out.
Sorry.
Venezuela will sort them out. They help them out.
What's
They
that, one
actually
of
said
those?
They said there was some pretty cool new age weapons going on in there as well.
I heard that, but I reckon it was planned. I reckon, look, we're coming in. We'll make a big show.
Of course.
Theatrics.
That's
They said, if Trump can go in there and take over in like a matter of minutes, why can't he do that anywhere else? No, because that was set up.
It was set up,
but
dude. Yeah.
there are new weapons that are coming out, robots.
Yeah.
Wars won't be fought.
Stranger Things, bro.
Exactly.
I watched it with the kids, man. I'm serious. I'm like, mate. And
Aren't
it
you
was
a
a
bad
whole
parent?
episode of the guy finding himself as being gay and letting himself out. That was a whole storyline, the last season, basically.
Oh, I didn't see that. Fuck
Is that why everyone hated the last season?
yeah, I
'Cause
saw
all
it and I
about
watched it.
One of the kids
oh my
coming
God.
out.
Like, it was like, I know who I am. I know who I am. And it was all about him being
I know what
gay.
I like to eat.
And it was like Harry Potter. Strange Things very similar to Harry Potter. You got Voldemort and you got it's the same storyline, dude.
Yeah, so, but the thing is, like, I know who I am. It's like, yeah, look at your birth certificate. That's your fucking name. You want to know who you are? Look at who your parents are and where you come from, your bloodline. That's who you are.
European, bro. European.
They're all English scum.
I want to go back to Spain. Now they let 500 illegal immigrants give them citizenship in Spain.
Or just rights to work.
Yeah, oh no, citizenship. But I think there's a good side to it as well. So you hear a lot of things. Overseas, I saw some pommy girls, and I asked them about London. They're like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Oh, all the stuff going on over there." And they're like, "Oh no, it's fine." Then they go, "So what do you think of Australians?" They go, "You guys are racists."
And
And I think you got no idea what we're going through now.
racism is what
Hey?
keeps
That's how they see us as we're
racism is what
racist,
keeps your
bro.
culture fucking stopped from getting infiltrated.
Yeah, but dude, you got called wog. You're in the Northern Beaches.
Yeah, but those Aussies back then were xenophobic because anything the new that comes along, it threatens it. But all those Aussies will tell you now, 50, 60, 70 years later, that, you know what? Fucking spaghetti bolognese is better than meat and two veg.
They do. Spag bowl.
Spag bowl.
Spag bowl.
It's so much
When
better.
I hear that, I'm going.
You bruschetta and prosciutto and
You actually have some Stodge. Have
Salami.
Some
I will soon, man. I will soon. Look, it's too hot in here to eat prosciutto, right?
It is hot.
It's
But
fucking
I've got to
hot.
invest in it. Oh, so
It
the
is
dungeon.
so hot in here.
You know, open the back door.
But
You know what? You know,
unfortunately,
open the door.
Open the door, please. I'm going to
Let
die
the
in
dog.
here.
Marlo will come in though.
Who
okay?
gives a fuck?
All right.
I don't think I'll ever hear the words ever be said that, wow, those
Thanks, Nick.
2 million Indian, African and Muslims that came in really enriched the Australian culture. You'll never hear those words.
No.
Ever.
You want to lift up all the way?
Go all the way.
Yeah. You want to?
Shit, it's dark now, mate.
I'll add some scenery to it.
Yeah. There we go.
And
It's
those cold
good.
cuts are good, bro, but they're actually quite warm now.
Don't cut that bit out. That's cool. That's,
No, I'm
that's,
not
that's
cutting
authentic.
nothing out, man.
That's
I ain't cut
rustic.
nothing. Try the cheese. My kid's favourite one is from Audi.
So now in the camera you can see
Actually,
that.
it looks better because it's the black background.
There we
Hey,
go, baby.
nice.
So now the dungeon's been exposed. We're not in a dungeon anymore.
No, we're in a
just
we're
in someone's garage.
We're in the mountains, a secret location.
You know what? I had a really weird
Hitler's Eagles nest.
interaction this afternoon when I was walking through the Westfield. Not like I say which Westfield. Fuck it. No one needs to know where I'm from. Penrith, Westfield. And I was wearing my jacket, and this one guy was walking next to me, young fella, and he just kept on looking at me. And then he goes, "Oh, excuse me, mate." I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "I really like your jacket."
Where'd you get your
What
jacket?
jacket?
And I looked at it. No, not even that. He goes, I really like your jacket. And I looked at him and go, oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, I can't even remember where I got it from. And when I was answering like that, he just looked at me in disgust and walked off. And I'm like, I really think this guy was trying to suck my dick. Because it must have been code for I like your jacket. So it must have been code for me like, hey, do you want to go? But I said to him, oh, yeah, I can't even remember where I bought it from. He's like, and he walked off like even faster. I'm like, hey, come back.
He
probably wanted you to.
he wanted to come in your hair.
Yeah, literally all over. He looked at, yeah. So anyways, that's a bit of a,
I got my dog in here.
bit of a detour. Oh, it's so much better in here right now.
Is that better? You happier?
My
I just want
shoulder.
to make Stodge happy. When he's not happy and comfortable,
I'm pissed off, man. I'm pissed off.
No, have you been pissed off lately?
No, I've actually been good.
Because you like when I spoke to you, you've been dealing. You messaged me and you said, "Oh, you've been dealing with your stuff," which is great. Don't get into that.
No, I don't want to get into that.
No, that's fine. But I'm actually really proud of you, man. Because there was it's you get to an age where it's like you do need to become a man.
Well, yeah, I get
and
you.
grow the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh, so I was a little boy before that. No, I agree with that. I was.
You were.
One thing for the record, it is
were a little boy.
so much better in here now with the open
It's
door.
nice.
Oh, bro, I can breathe. I was dying.
Okay. All right. We're working this out. This new situation in the mountains.
Listen, the two fans, the two people that will watch this.
I got to get bigger fans.
No, it's all right. But
Are you comfortable though?
Yeah.
no,
Do you
everyone.
want to try some of the? I know. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever, get into it. But everyone needs to deal with their shit. You need to get over it. You need to fucking keep on moving forward. We can't keep on sitting and going, trauma. My parents beat me when I
Okay,
was
we've been
younger.
past that thing. Everyone knows. Okay, you've looked into your past and you go, okay, not so much you, Aidan. You're young. You're still 20-something, 28. But you hit late 30s, 40s, and you start to reflect. Especially when you have children, you start to reflect on how you were brought up. It reminds you a lot.
The biggest thing, Daniel, that got me was I'm 35, so I realised, I'm like, wait a second. So my dad had me when he was 30. I was born when my dad was 30. So at 5 years old, when a lot of the shit was going on in my, that I can remember, like the tough times between him and my mum, he was 35, my age now.
Yeah.
So that just really clicked something into me saying, holy fuck. So when my dad was doing all that crazy stuff and being the way that he's my age, I'm his age right now. And I was like, that just really shifted a massive perspective. And I'm like, I wonder, I can now start to understand what he was dealing with internally. And a lot of times when you don't deal with this stuff and you just keep on going through life, you end up like him, you get liver cirrhosis at an older age. But it's like a lot of people living in an unconscious way.
Yeah. Well, this sort of goes to where we're heading now. Like, we've got to raise our consciousness, man.
It is. There's no, yeah.
And I think that's it. If you want to be stuck in the same pattern like the parents were, you got to evolve, right? And like okay, you seen your dad. You can probably see how he probably should have done things a little bit better, but at what he had then, that's all he could do is his best, And when you reflect on your dad and how he was as a father at that age. Like even Tony Biasi's book, I still got one chapter left.
Dude, he's a man.
Anyway, but what he talks about is legit, man. I get it. I actually understand what he's talking about. And you find this thing in middle age, and I think when you do reflect on your parents and you start to look at them and you go for it past the frustration period.
Yeah.
You get frustrated and you resent a little bit, and you blame a bit. But when you start to understand what they went through at what they had, it was different back then, man. Newspapers, mate. They had newspapers. They had nothing like what we have.
Well,
weren't as stimulated as much with rage beta shit. No scrolling.
Well, you had books to read.
Well, you got to think all those little things that we have now, like the doom scroll, the this and that, whatever. They didn't have any of that stuff.
No.
So you got to think what little habits did they have that we've replaced with doom scrolling? You can't just sit there with your own thoughts and reflect on things now.
They turned the garden.
Their lives were better, man.
I think so.
Their lives were simpler and better.
I love the 90s, man. The 80s and 90s.
Oh, I miss the 90s, bro.
90s were good.
Even though I was born.
Before technology kicked in,
It's much better.
It was just enough.
You used to play with your friends outside. You used to have a mad time, bro. The CDs, tapes, all that type of stuff. So much better than now. Now it's just everything's instant. Even porn's instant. No, but that's...
It was a mission. I'll say this before. It was a mission. You had to grab the magazine, Who magazine?
I went past magazines and went straight to hardcore videos, man.
What, like cassettes? Like
Yeah, cassettes.
Ejection.
Yeah, put it in there and then the cassette player will
Paris,
fuck up.
man. What was it? One Night in Paris.
No, that was CD, bro. That was yeah. But I just remember, and then the cassette player would fuck up, and you're like, you think your whole life's over because your parents are gonna come home. The fucking tape's in there. It's fucked. I used to rewind it right back to the point where it started. You know, like I was military operations.
But it was you couldn't just flick from scene to scene.
No, you had to watch the whole video.
Yeah.
You couldn't watch the first 5 and last 5 minutes.
Now you're going through. So what do you want to
Dude,
watch? I want
you're
to watch
on
Blowjob. I want to watch this. I wanna
Page
watch that.
57 on Pornhub just to find the right video.
But okay, but this AI, even
Need the
AI
right
porn,
one.
mate. Like you see,
Yeah, need the right one.
you do.
If you
You
go,
do.
I start and I finish at midgets.
Yeah. Nothing's worse when you go and you see the guy just.
Oh, you don't want to watch the guy.
Right at the-
I can't have the guy in the shot.
Oh, dude.
Right at the point.
Yeah, why film him for?
Right at the point when you're about to blow, and you go to the point where there's no return, and then it just flips over. You're like, oh, I just wasted it. That's why it's a tactic. I don't do it anymore. I used to, but you go through, you see exactly. Okay, that's going to hit that. Okay, so come back, 20 seconds, a minute.
It's a
come
lot.
back and you time
It's a
it.
lot.
Yep, you come so in sync with your body. It's
And you hold it
unbelievable.
off. Oh, yeah. Not now. Let's go back to this one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. The young kids are access to
universal
this stuff,
experience.
mate.
But
You know?
I mean, going on, still keeping on down the porn track. Yeah, it's so easily accessible. No, but it's so easily accessible for kids.
It's horrible. It's not
Even
good.
this, no one's talking about the under 16 ban.
Dude, I cannot. Sorry, that doesn't work.
Yeah, your kid's still on it?
My kids still see stuff, mate. The reason they don't want it to work because when it doesn't work, what are they going to do?
Go even harder.
What are they going to do? Okay, now adults need to access it and show that they're over that age. They don't want it to work. It's not meant to work. They need us now to put an ID in. Give it a few years,
But
mate.
I've got a digital ID.
You do?
I
You
do.
did because you're ABN.
No, but I set one. Yeah, ABN. I set one up when I was 22, so I set one up like 13 years ago. I didn't even realize what I was doing. I was like digital ID, and so I tried it because I wanted to change something on my ABN. And now the other day I'm swapping accountants over. He goes, yeah, just go online and put me as your accountant. I had to go to one website, second website, third website, all these official Australian government websites to prove who I am so that I can change something and add an ABN onto my account. And I'm like, this. So the thing is, they're not saying, oh, you need a digital ID, but on certain services, you need one. So for a tax, which everyone pays, you need a digital ID, and it's going to come down that part. And then after that, it'll go from there, it'll go to banking. From there, it's going to go to another thing. My mum goes, "But what am I going to do?" I said, "Don't worry about that. You'll be dead by the time this fully kicks off.
Your mum.
Don't worry about that. It's me, my children, and theirs after that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Unless you got millions like Tony Biasi, the guy runs the Northern Beaches, bro.
I love Tony.
I love
Biasi.
your dad. He's just.
I love Tony Biasi.
And I love you too.
I went to your house then. He's there boxing. You got his gym and little. Hey, he's a machine. But he's like, it's different when it's your dad though. It's different. I used to get, because I work with dad, and it's like, oh, your dad's beautiful. He is a good man.
Nah, I can,
You know?
it's all true. I can, see the flaws and see the issues
can.
and see the man behind the myth. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Of course,
take nothing
dude.
away from the man.
Well, yeah, but that's it.
Sorry, bro. I didn't want to cut him off. 'Cause his family will go after me
But
if I
you
cut him off
can.
again. Sorry, man.
But you know what though? You do hit a point where I've always respected the elders.
See, I haven't. I've always thought
Always.
the elders have to earn respect.
Well-
Well, most of the elders I meet, especially at work, are irrelevant and holding everyone else back.
Yeah, I've met a few like that, and I do feel sorry for them because they got this whole sort of no, I'm worth this much. You got to respect me. So
That's why they shouldn't vote.
Don Corleone sort of a style.
I think the fact that they've lived the whole life gives them the right to vote. That's, I'm a bit different. I feel that they get respect because they've lived a lot longer than we have, and life hasn't been easy.
Yeah,
What do you mean? Life was so easy for boomers.
Yeah. But you had that discussion with them, and you go, wow, but I had 19%, interest rates, and
Yeah, but what I'm
and I've
coming
done
to-
it tough. But I was like, yeah, but you had no costs. You had
But
no
I'm not talking about that.
insurances.
Fucking Nancy could stay at home.
You're in the 40s. You're in your 40s. I'm in my 30s. You're in your 20s. We've lived a fraction of what they have. Okay, that's what I'm getting at. Over that period of time, diseases, how many times there could have been a car accident, fire, someone could have shot them. Doesn't matter. It's just they lived life, regardless of how easy or I don't believe my life's easy, harder than what they had it. I'm just saying that they've lived a life and they're elders and they need to be respected. That's
100%, dude.
See, I disagree. Respect is always earned.
Well,
I don't care how long you've
it
lived.
does
Fair
get to
enough.
that. You are right, Aidan. No, because I do when they don't, if they don't give me respect, that's when I go.
There's
okay.
no default respect because the guy's in a fucking cane and a wheelchair. Some of the biggest assholes I've ever met are old guys in wheelchairs.
Yeah,
well,
but
I'm
I
going to
am-
get to the point. Sorry, like, what do you mean by like in what aspect are we talking about respect? Like, are these guys dickheads, assholes, or what are
So
they doing?
it's the normal amount you'd give a stranger on the street. Hey man, like your shoes, like your jacket. I'll bump into you, sorry mate. Like whatever. It's just your general amount of common decency that keeps the human race from destroying itself from the outside in.
Yeah.
Right?
You got to, yeah.
But it's when you interact with someone, like the guys that sit down in my barbershop chairs, the old guy, because he's been around for so long. I lived through polio. How dare you,
That's
young
just
guy,
him.
not get a
But
COVID
that's him.
vaccine? I went through polio.
Yeah.
I had an iron lung. It wasn't for those vaccines. In the iron lung. You're selfish. You're going to kill my wife. You're going to kill your nan. That guy doesn't deserve my respect.
Yeah, because they hold on to these bitter, this righteousness. It's like they want a red carpet. They want praise, dude. You know what I mean? I find a lot of baby boomers, you know, they want praise still. They want this respect. This, hey, wait a sec. It's this Don Corleone thing. You know, look what I've got. You come to me attitude. But now we're starting to wake up a bit and go, wait a sec. Like you're saying, I get it. You need to respect me too, as a man. You know, as a person. But that's what they're being shown and told. If you capitalize and you do this, that's what you're entitled to. They've been brainwashed, dude. You know what I mean? It's different now, mate.
Yeah, I've always as well, have always hated the judgment from the older generation of the newer
huge
generation.
judgment,
like
dude.
not knowing the struggles, not knowing this, not knowing that. You know, I think a kid fucking being 14 now, in a lot of ways, is way more frustrating than being a kid in fucking 1960.
Dude. Being a single parent, mate.
Yeah.
You know? Like and I'm not sort of going, oh yeah, poor, but that by myself, it's been like 8.5 years. And to know the new generation, the telephones, the emotions, you're like, wow. And then us understanding as well. It's like, wow, there's a lot of shit. And what it comes down to is like, don't take nothing personal, you know? And you sort of, like, that's why I love Stoicism, Aidan. It sort of just gets you grounded, mate, you know? And as you live in the present and stuff, like, and not worrying about other things, you sort of start to, I don't know. I feel sorry for the old generation because they have been brainwashed, and this is what makes you happy. This is what you got to do. This is what you got to earn. This is what you got to show to make yourself a pat on the back. You know what I mean? As he's grinding, like you need to be stressed and pissed off, and then you've
you're not
earned
doing it right.
You've earned it, dude. You know what I mean? You got to have a high mortgage. You got to have this and that and that. You know, a trophy wife. You know what I mean? It's all bullshit, dude.
One of the best things
I'm
Marcus
pissed
Aurelius
off,
said.
Stodge.
I'm just, okay,
Daniel?
fair enough.
One of the best things Marcus Aurelius said was, everything you hear is opinion, not fact. And I love that because, as hypocritical as it is, opinions are like assholes, mate. Everyone's got one. Most of them are full of shit. And yet here we are, three guys on a microphone, dispensing our opinion. But this is the thing. It more comes down to deflecting others' judgment about it. It just makes me so... It just makes me laugh when, you know, say you're in... For example, I was in a car park, the church car park in DY, and there was no spots. Thank you. And there was this
Have some
one...
salami, bro.
There was this one corner spot. Don't fucking tell me I'm going to tell my thing.
Sorry.
And there's one corner spot that didn't have the outline of the spot. Right? So you got spot, rectangle, rectangle, rectangle. Then you got half rectangle, no line on the side to show that it was a car space, but you could park there. Right? No one's going to say you couldn't. So I put my car in there. And then some old South African bitch comes out of the woodwork. Is like...
South African.
She's
He's
like,
nailed it.
you can't park there. You can't park there.
Diplomatic
What are you doing?
immunity.
What are you doing parking here?
Find the diamond. Find the diamond.
What are you doing parking here? And then she's on the phone. She goes, no, I'll call you back, Riva. I'm just talking to some idiot that doesn't know how to park.
Oh.
And I'm just
The
thinking.
South African white woman, man.
No, she wasn't. Well, she's probably fucking South African, probably Jew. And then you're. I'm looking at my missus going, Maria,
Really?
step up.
Yeah.
I can't roundhouse this old bitch. You have to fucking do it. But the nerve to go up and to tell me I can't park. Like, what difference does it make
Fuck off.
to you?
Yeah, fuck off.
But even then, when people get so insecure about anything you say to them, like I've got this little running joke, right, that I say in front of some people in the shop sometimes when we talk about my kids going to school. They're like, so what school are you going to send Adonis to? And I'm like, look, me and the missus were thinking like St. Aloysius maybe or something like that. And they're like, they burst out in laughter, and I'll keep a straight face. I'm like, what's funny about that? How can you afford that? You're a barber. You can't.
No.
How can you afford?
Who said this?
Dude, the customer's random. Like, straight away, they get on the defensive as in you, how could you afford that? Like, they get defensive straight away. Straight away defensive.
Hijo de puta.
But it just...
Seriously,
it's
the fuck is wrong with
the
people?
games you can play with people in barbershops is so funny. Like, I had a fucking guy come in the other day that tried to fucking give me the spinner about global warming and stuff. And I said to him... I said to him, like, well, you know, I think once the world goes through polar shifts, solar flares, asteroids, meteoroids, earthquakes, floods, I said, why hasn't the world capitulated on itself? How's 200 years of hard industrialization going to change anything? He goes, the world's suffering. And I said, so when we cut down X amount of hectares of the Amazon, when we send up those plumes of smoke in the factories into the sky, create smog, create squalor living conditions, it's hard to breathe like India. I said, is that hurting the earth or is that hurting us? He's like, the earth. I said, no, it's not. That's hurting us.
That's a good point.
It's hurting our environment, not the earth's environment. Once the earth's had enough, it will scratch its ass and we'll be fucking gone. Mm-hmm. I said, and this is what I mean. This is why it's a big scam. They think, all right, Industrial Revolution, when did that start? You think from that point to now, the earth's, like, it's just fucking laughable. And this guy's a crusader on his high horse. You know, got a photo of fucking Greta Thunberg there. He's like, oh, Greta. You know?
How dare you? How dare you?
What's happening with her? She's still around.
Oh, she got taken as
Fucking gives
a
shit. She's a clone.
yeah. How dare you? The birds are dying. For the
name Greta.
for
I
the
thought
record.
Greta Thunberg. I didn't when I was a kid, when I was younger, like year 7, year 8. I thought she was from a fairy tale. I didn't know that she was a real person.
Oh, they'll make her a fairy tale in a few years.
Yeah.
Right, didn't Greta Thunberg live in the shoe?
How
Disney
how
will do
dare you? But if you actually look at anyone that grows anything, if you look at so the biggest thing is CO2. CO2 destroys the fucking atmosphere. It's going to kill us. Blah 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 blah. Like that's what I understand from global warming. Go fuck yourselves, cunts. If you get a greenhouse and you pump it full of CO2, you know how healthy your plants will be. You know how much fruit you'll have. You know how much bud you will have.
1 second.
You know, I'm being serious because that's where a lot of the people that grow, they pump it full of CO2, and then you're right.
That cheese is crumbling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's very dry.
You know, so that's what Greta thinks. That's what he's like. He's like, we're just talking about Greta Thunberg.
Greta Thunberg.
But if you pump your fucking
Pumping Greta Thunberg full of CO2.
It does sound like a
she'll be
cheese, though.
You know,
so he's saying
sounds
if
like a cheese,
He's
Hamburg.
saying if you pump Greta Thunberg full of CO2, she'll be nice and healthy.
so going back.
Pump her in a greenhouse.
She looks retarded anyway.
So yeah, she does. She looks like she's spastic. Fuck,
Looks
you
like
know,
in a special class in high school.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't like to anyone out there, to our listeners. I have nothing against
If you're retarded, then you're
Yeah,
definitely
sorry.
watching
Nah, I've
the
got to
show.
stop saying that because
Don't
I'll
worry.
take offense.
We do.
to
We've got to be careful what we say
No,
these days.
no,
Just
no.
bleep out Jew and retard, you'll be fine.
But so what they say back in the days is a lot more CO2 on the earth, and that's why everything was so lush, and you had massive trees and whatnot.
Is it still not the case now?
There's not that much CO2. It's fuck all CO2. It's fuck all. I'm not a scientist. I'm an engineer. I'm not a scientist. I haven't looked at data. I don't really give a
Do you
fuck.
reckon we'll be a missing civilization?
Sorry?
Do you reckon we'll be a missing civilization?
I'm
way
missing.
the Earth.
You could even call us a civilization.
Oh, we
I
could
don't,
be.
we're not civilized.
Actually, we're not really, are we? We'd just be washed over. It's still pyramids.
Not really. We don't even do anything. We don't do anything.
We don't do
You have
it.
some
No,
silver on the top of you.
It's glitter. Let him have it.
It's a glitter.
Looks good. It's left
Hey,
over from Mardi Gras.
hey,
It's so hot in here, Nick.
we got new fans coming
No,
on
it's
now.
true. We
Yeah,
don't.
new fans.
But we don't do anything.
We don't have anything, do we?
What do we do? That's so amazing. Other than build like
Nothing.
blocks, buildings, and
No, nothing.
go to work.
It's
We don't
nothing,
fucking
dude.
do
It's
anything
digital.
else.
Digital. What do we do? What can we leave behind? Nothing.
Well, I'll tell you what isn't real, and that's this 6 million death count in the Holocaust they're talking about.
Oh, don't start me there, dude.
I reckon,
He's brought it up. Are we going Hitler?
I reckon that's
Hey, we're
bullshit.
going to do a part 2.
I reckon that's bullshit.
Well, dude, this whole mate.
No, I'm not saying that some didn't die. Definitely did, but it seems to me more.
Yeah, but
300,000 is probably more.
Hitler built Germany up.
He did.
Didn't he?
How-
And then
how
he,
good are-
he actually went against the Rothschilds.
No, but how good are the speeches? You've been hearing a lot of the AI
haven't-
reconstructed
no, I haven't
speeches.
seen
Oh
them.
man, this country's been taken over by a satanic power. Fucking, we need to have a strong fucking nation. Everyone working, contributing, but this is the thing, right? You can't just come on and just say Hitler's a stand-up guy, but there are no leaders in his position that are stand-up people. Even fucking Tito.
Yeah.
All the good he did was still a flawed guy. He had to kill some motherfuckers to Heavy's the head that wears the crown, man.
You know, so the alcohol's kicking in. Hey, you're right in saying
I
that.
don't drink.
So we can't. No, for me, it's kicking
Oh.
in. So you can't. We're not going to sit here and say, how Hitler or Hitler's a great guy. No, we're not saying that at all.
No.
And
Saying
there's
he's
a lot.
misunderstood.
I'm not.
He had
But-
childhood trauma.
He probably did, but
Childhood
I was saying
Yeah, he just wanted to be an artist.
he just wanted
These
to
are the
be
paint
honest.
things.
His paintings are really good. You seen him? They were mad. I
actually-
believe he got knocked back.
Yeah, he had some.
The normal reaction from getting knocked back from art school. You fucking Jews.
I shall kill the world. But
Is
I
this
said,
satanic power?
I said to the guys at work, I said, all right, let's just talk about Hitler for a moment. I said, imagine he was a project manager on this project.
What?
Oh, Jesus.
No,
What a meeting.
no, just some of the guys. Just some. I said, this whole project would have been funded. He would have built it, and it would have been the best fucking project ever. It would have been done. It would have been
Jobs.
It would have been blitzkrieged. It would have just been perfect. And yet we're sitting here, civilized, and we can't even count dollars. This is fucked. That's fucked. We can't sack him because he's special. He's got friends. If this guy was here, we got 999. It would have got built, and not even. If the government says it's going to cost $1 billion, he would have brought it in for 900 million. So he's saving taxpayer dollars. So that would have happened. Do I want him to be here too? No, I don't. But you got to look at it. Engineering marvel and what they did in the Second World War was off the charts.
But he built the country up financially as well.
Yeah, if you
And it was
take-
the Rothschilds that were like, no.
But if you take away all of that, like all of the fucking mass murder and whatever, even though that I keep seeing this one documentary around where this Australian team of archaeologists reckon that there's no mass graves at Treblinka concentration camp. They reckon there are none. They didn't find any.
They did tests on the chemical, like the gas in as well, didn't they?
Well,
There's a lot of stuff coming out.
Look,
lot of stuff
I've
coming
heard
out,
a
mate.
lot of this stuff. I'm not going to go out there on camera and substantiate it by
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
No one really knows it's true. But take away all the mass murder and invasions of Poland and the reclaiming of the Sudetenland.
Yeah.
And that's a pragmatic leader that gets shit done.
Well, this is the thing.
My point exactly
Well,
for project management.
Well, what's going on now in the world? We don't know what to believe. Like, who we're being told
You have to believe the
he's
government.
evil and stuff.
You have to believe the government. I'm really disappointed in the school system because they don't actually teach you proper history.
No, they don't teach you.
Oh, they're changing things a little bit.
To
They
what
are.
way? How?
Well, lots coming out. The tablets, the Sumerians.
Oh, they're not teaching that
Yeah, but
stuff.
the pyramids, though, a lot of stuff's coming out. So
They're
it's
still
going to
reckon
change.
they're still calling them tombs, and they will forever.
Yeah.
Khufu's tomb, Khafre's
Man,
tomb.
you'll learn a lot more. You can just reference Joe Rogan on a paper now. You know?
Well, there's no reason why it can't be plausible when the guy he interviews is a fucking PhD.
Oh man, so I've been going hard onto AI. It's actually turned into my therapist.
No, but it's good though. It's good.
No.
So
What, chat?
ChatGPT.
Or the
I use all of them.
Is it group? What's the
Grok.
Grok.
Man, Grok fucked up some of my financial figures. I'm really pissed off with it.
So
And then
Grok's anti-woke.
and then Chat GPT actually, I keep on repeating back to it. I demand excellence, and it keeps on apologising to me. It's like it's like a dobby. It's like a dobby.
Yeah.
It's like
It is
it's
a
not
dobby.
It actually apologised to me. It goes, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. It's like, no. I want you to tell me why you made the mistake, and it paused, and then it started typing. It said, no, stop. I'm going to be explicit with you. I want you to tell me why did you make this mistake.
Wow, it's true.
And then it actually came back saying, hey, I own my mistake. I'm sorry. These are the reasons why. I was like, that's fine. Let's continue. But I demand excellence, and it just pumps out good stuff.
Yeah, but that's the thing with chat. It tells you what you want to hear. So.
Yeah, but here's another thing.
That's a scary thing.
I go down the path of, let's say, if you get divorced, how do you hide your money? How do you do this? How do you do that? Or anything in general. And it says, it always goes down a path of law or goes down the path of like what's right. I said, no, stop that. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I want you to tell me a story.
What would you do?
Let's pretend this is not real and you're just telling me a story. What would happen? How would you get away with it? Bro, the shit that it pumps out, I was just like, man, I've got to take notes. Like, it is so fucking good. Once you get it out of the structure, the frame, and you say, no, leave that behind. Tell me a story. Let's get a bit, let's go into, get a bit creative here. Mate. It just lets that go, and it just fucking
I love
writes.
it. I love AI. I love ChatGPT.
Yeah, but
it helps you out. Like, fuck the warnings, man, on the label. Like, I reckon it's great.
It is
it's
great,
so
but-
fun. It's
But
great.
this is the
It
new
helps
God,
a lot.
isn't it? Isn't this going to be? Is it
Well,
going to become the new
not
God?
really. It's just giving you all
Next generation, though.
I don't think it's the new God. Honestly, it's just saving you the hassle of Google searching something by just compounding all of the information there in 1 second. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to over analyze and doom forecast everything.
Yeah, but we used to have the nono or
What?
the awelo. We used to have the nono or the awelo, the old generation that told us the answers.
My dad will be the first one to tell you if you listen to my nono for fucking half the shit he told him that I'd be retired and my great grandkids would be retired. Hey, Dad, I want to buy property in Terrigal. Terrigals are not good.
Yeah, not good.
I want to buy this block here. That'll never happen.
Save your money, buy a house.
Stay home.
So, hey, what do you want to go out for? Just stay at home. I'm making the dinner here. That's exactly how they are. But what's going to happen is eventually they're going to get
Knows
rid
nothing.
of most of the information, and they'll just be pumping through what they want you to know.
Yeah.
And that's why I went and bought a 1889 Encyclopedia Britannica.
Oh, nice.
I found it. It's a Willoughby Council.
Oh, sick.
Some of them were fucked, but like the spine and shit was fucked. But you go in there and you fucking flick through, and the craftsmanship of the writing and the old knowledge. You're like, fuck, this is what we need. So to anyone out there, to yourselves, if you get these old books, old maps, fucking buy them.
They always
Yeah.
said like 1900.
Yes,
They're all really good.
because that's the real information, and that's
Yeah.
uncensored now. To
Well,
a
it
point.
was like all the hospitals having like sun decks, using cannabis to help you with all these illnesses, all these things that pre-medications. Yeah, it would take a bit longer, it wouldn't work as well. And yeah, look, instead of me doing some breathing exercises and taking some fucking valerian root, I'll just take a maxigesic. But at the end of the day, like, that knowledge is still there. You know, you never know when you're going to have to call upon it.
Yeah, but like, look at the medical system now.
You know,
They want us all fucked, mate.
I spoke to my doctor the other day. I said to him, I want to get some blood tests. And he goes, all right, but you got to be careful. There's some tests. He goes, what do you want? I said, I want all of it. He goes, you can't. Medicare's cracking down.
Really?
So he goes,
On what,
so-
testing
blood tests?
yourself?
So he goes, you can't get some tests. No, I've got rum there. He goes, you can't get some things because they say it's not necessary. Or if you want it, you have to pay for it. So I don't give a fuck. I'll pay for it. I will pay for it. I want these tests done. I want full test. I want all these other ones. There's other ones for your heart. I want everything done. Why can't we get this done?
Grazie. Grazie.
Yeah. Do you want me to put cash on the table?
No, I'm just saying, just so you know where you're...
We'll do a part two.
We keep going, dude.
Can we split this up into two?
No, we do one.
We'll split it
One
into two.
full one.
You know what? My train of
Keep
thoughts.
going.
My train of thoughts gone now. The whole
Fucking
system's
nice
fucked.
one.
The whole system's fucked. We're just getting started.
We're just getting... Yeah, sorry about the dog barking.
Don't worry about it. No one heard that.
No, but, well, what were you going on about? The whole...
Blood tests.
I'm at that point now.
Low testosterone.
I got to go. I should go for the whole prostate and everything, mate. 45 this year,
You know, for your prostate, what's good? I'm not a doctor. I'm not
What do you
giving
reckon?
medical advice, and anything I say is for comedic purposes only. But what's a really good thing is, Shilajat's good, but there's another one, pygium. It's a bark from a tree in Africa. It makes you cum buckets, but also it's really good for prostate.
I've seen a study, 21 ejaculations per month. helps
Twen-
with your prostate.
21. Wait.
Prostate cancer.
Oh, bro,
It-
that means I can heal about 100 Australians per month.
So what, say that again.
21 ejaculations per month.
per month.
What for you? Like you just have to jerk off 21 times a
Well,
month.
you got to ejaculate 21 times and it helps lower the...
But that's
Yeah.
normal.
That's
Everyone-
why that's why the oldest, because they can't get it up as much this and that. It goes.
Who
they
is
gotta
hitting
push it.
20?
Is that
21 a
every
month.
second day?
I'm hitting about 75.
Is that every second day?
So now I've switched my technique.
Hey, look,
But is that masturbation or like?
Whatever.
No,
Doesn't
but if
matter.
you're doing twice
Open the
twice a
floodgates.
night, every second night, you'll reach it easy.
mate, my foreskin can't handle that.
You're
You do a
fine.
sprint.
No, it can't- it
when you
can't
got
handle
like
that.
2 days left, you
Hey,
do
it can't
sprint
handle
you
that.
just fucking.
Hey,
10 more times.
Were you just fucking squeezing the life out of a fucking Frankfurt?
When I was younger doing my HSC, bro, that was the best way to relieve yourself from exam stress.
just church.
Exam
just
stress.
fucking halfway through the multiple choice, just
No,
fuck.
no,
I
when
can't
you're
get
studying
this.
at home, especially university days. I was the best.
Mrs. Taylor.
But,
Oh.
it's so easy now with pornography on the internet. Just flick it over.
You
blah, blah,
find
blah.
yourself that sometimes watching porn, you like come in a minute.
Or sometimes it's either half
Or
an hour,
sometimes
or
you want the
sometimes
experience.
It's,
and you
sometimes
just-
it's 26 seconds.
Oh, the dialogue's getting sloppy. The acting's getting shit.
Dude, you go through stages, mate.
Well,
You
you
just
just
can't,
well,
and
you
you
know,
just, what am I doing?
always when someone-
I don't want to watch a theatrical one.
It's not often now.
I want to
but,
see
like,
one lady, 17 guys.
What a bukkake.
Everything
Ah,
in a cut. No, yuck, man, disgusting.
bukkake. It's fucked, bro.
You know, like I can so see this. What's going to happen is Bonnie Blue in about a year or two time, in a year, soon.
Oh, look
Fuck,
at
looks
that.
hectic. She's going to go turn to God and find Jesus.
Of course.
And a mega church is going to pay her millions of dollars.
Yes.
That's what's going to, and so that's why we need to go and do the same thing. We need to capitalize. We need to be found.
Yeah, but this is people do turn to Jesus and God. It does happen. Stodge, we're going on a good walk.
Look, we're
In a
going on
few
a Camino.
months.
We're going on a Camino walk. I don't
Yeah.
know if we're going to survive or make it. I don't
He's a
think
bit
we will.
worried.
But we're going to go on that, and everyone's like, people go, not everyone, I'm generalizing. People go, oh, are you Catholic? I'm like, no, I'm Orthodox. Then why are you going on a walk? I'm like, it's a pilgrimage. After that, I go to Mount Athos. That is an Orthodox pilgrimage, but it's all about solitude and finding
Which
yourself.
me as a Catholic will do.
Beautiful, and I'll take you one day. We're going to go.
Well,
You got to come one day.
God willing.
This is the start. This is the first one, Stodge.
Listen, we can talk as much shit and crap, and we have a mad time, but ultimately, you know, we are four. I don't. Nick, are you christened? Are you baptized?
are you saved?
As
Do you wear a cross?
As a
Yeah, but what religion? What are you?
You're praying.
You're a man of God.
man of
Episcopal-
God.
He's a man of God.
Episcopalian.
He's a man of God.
He's not Muslim or Jewish.
No, he's a man of God.
He's Orthodox.
Yeah, but do we need to be a religion? This is
No,
the
you
thing.
don't. Nah, you don't. Nah.
So do the Muslims believe in Jesus?
Of course they do, but he's
don't,
not.
don't believe in him. They're lying.
Well, they believe he's the prophet, not God.
They
you
believe
know what I mean?
their
Not-
prophet married a fucking 9-year-old.
Well, yeah,
I don't give a fuck what they say.
but yes, but at the end of the day, it's all about Jesus.
At the end of the day, for me, it's all about God.
Yeah.
It's all about God. It just comes down to God. And it comes down to the belief in oneself and the understanding that there's something bigger than us, a parent, an ultimate creator out there, that, you know, that their light shines upon you, that their light is inside you, and that all this evil shit in the world's going to be ending soon through through fire.
Do you reckon? Okay, there's a lot now. A lot of our religious guys speak to about the end of times and
Oh,
biblical.
we are in it, bro.
I believe.
We've been in it for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
well-
4 horsemen are here, man.
I don't think it's going to come physically. I think people are turning to Jesus at the moment. I did mention this a while ago. You know, a lot of people will turn to Jesus, dude, because all this fight going on, and it's sort of that to me. Is that the second coming? Is it us finding that again, finding that peace? It's still coming, man. A lot of people are talking about it.
No.
Or,
I don't
are,
think so.
people going to go to churches, or are they going to find that at home, the inner peace?
No,
man?
but turning to Jesus, like just going to church and doing that, isn't turning to Jesus. This is why I'm always very skeptical of born agains. I really want to get inside.
I am too,
I
bro.
want to get inside the head of a born again, because to me, as a Christian man, I don't see born agains as like, oh, I found Jesus. I just think they're full of shit, bro. I just think they just literally clung on to a little bit of meaning that gave them validation, and that was it. Like
They find a place to go.
they
there.
just found a place to go to.
Yeah.
I think once you really find Jesus, you don't find the need to have a crucifix on. You don't find the need to go to church.
no.
You don't go out and talk about it. I feel like the last thing I would do if I found enlightenment was to go out and tell everyone that they have to find it too, because you respect that they're on their journey, and you know that's what I mean. Like, there's no worries wearing a cross. Like, I had a big cross on my necklace
I've got
here,
to cross you, bro.
but I took it off. You know why?
Where's my
I said
cross?
a symbol of devotion is beautiful. A symbol of devotion.
Keep it, dude. It's beautiful.
But at the end of the day,
I'll
I
make it
said, what am I doing? This looks more like a fucking decoration. I don't need to proclaim
Yeah.
this to everyone.
No, you don't
It's-
need to, and that's a
you
beautiful
know?
thing. You don't need to. So it comes back down to your convictions and who you are as a person and being whole. You don't need to proclaim to the world, I am a man of God. Just be the light, bro.
Well, Jesus didn't want. He didn't want to be praised. He didn't want to be a mascot. He didn't want, like, when you look at what he preached.
Well, he's a mascot.
Well, yeah, but that's because the church took over it. I go back to the Essenes. I talk this to people, you know. Well, John the Baptist was an Essene, and that's the mystical Christianity.
You know,
You
I had
know?
an experience.
Sorry, you're a orthodox sort of a man.
Yes, I am, and I'm getting closer and closer, and I'm going in that. I'm getting back into it. Not back. I was always there, but I'm going deeper into my faith. But it's a journey of self. Okay, so when I was in Melbourne, I was going for a very tough period, and one day I said, just fuck it, I need some help. Like, I just called. I said, I need some help. So I took my dog for a walk, and I'm walking, and then randomly in someone's driveway, there's just the Book of John. Just
Book
Bible.
of John.
yeah, just the Book of John. The Book of John, just right there. I was just there. I was like, what the fuck?
That's weird, dude.
And I picked it up and I started reading it. But the thing is, I'm reading it and I'm vibing with when I go deeper into it. But the actual on the surface level, what I say, I'm like, no, there's something not right here with the way they're writing it. But when you go into it, so I'll go into AI and I ask questions. What was the story of Jesus in this? What was it talking about? The Samaritan, the this, the that. What's this mean? What's going on there? And then you start, so that's what I'm actually going through. And it's all about the resurrection. So I was like, okay, so there's something there. So it's just a really uncanny moment.
Is that the Apocryphon of John, or is that that's the Gnostic Gospels, right? I get confused with that. That's a huge one.
There was probably some, I don't know.
No, it would have just been the gospel.
Yeah, it was the Gospels of John. Oh, the Gospels of John, yeah.
And that, the Orthodox community online is actually really boiling my piss a bit right now. Especially when we go to Christmas. I follow a fair few Orthodox pages, and all straight away, we shouldn't celebrate Christmas. It's a pagan festival.
Yeah.
Christmas should be in spring, not in winter, this and that. I'm reading through it, I'm like, fuck off, seriously? And then there was all these symbols, the Gorno, Malocchio, yoga and everything on this Orthodox page. And it said, if you've got an evil eye in your house, if you wear a Gorno, if you do yoga, you're opening up your body to evil spirits, and a true Orthodox person
Yoga?
wouldn't, yeah.
As in yoga.
I said the practice of yoga opens your body up to
That's
demonic
Gnostic,
entities.
man. That's Gnostic.
But this is what all these Orthodox pages are saying, which is why, like, I can't jive with a certain religion or sect that tells you what you can and can't do with no substantiated proof that it does anything. You know what I mean? This is like, what really annoys me about institutionalized Christianity is that everything that came before is wrong. I don't believe it. It's ridiculous. It seems like there's more death and destruction and decay now than there was then. It's and more debauchery now. It just really annoys me. But that's like your hardcore Christian by the book, by the letter. It means nothing. It's just completely institutionalized.
Do you reckon church is going to come back though?
Church,
Like the
Is like-
Orthodox or the like that strong. People are starting to feel.
yeah, but Serbs, Orthodox, they love their church because it's a symbol of their national identity. It's their community. But if you really sit down with a lot of those people's individuals and ask them about it, they just don't know anything. It's like, oh, I'm Serbian, I'm Greek, I'm Orthodox.
Yeah, but
That's
they
the
just
bottom
go to
fucking line.
Do they just go to church just to do this, listen,
From what I
and
understand,
then go home and just
from what
be in the Matrix?
From what I've heard from my own blood relatives who are Greek Orthodox, is that when they go to their fucking Orthodox Christmas and Easter, it's just a fucking fashion show. They're just comparing
Yeah, see,
clothes.
that's the thing,
There are
dude.
some churches like that, not all.
Not all.
But my sister ran into, in Newcastle, some Greek Orthodox from Darwin. And there's one big Orthodox church in Darwin. And she goes, in Darwin, everyone is in black, no makeup, modest clothes.
Yeah.
And they said Sydney and Melbourne are like the fucking wanker Orthodox, where everyone just goes to show off what they've bought.
Yeah, see, it's
There are. I've noticed that in the community as well.
Especially around the southwest, I've heard it's the worst.
The women will go
The
there.
St. George,
short,
the
short
St. George
skirts.
area.
Yeah, short skirts, high heels. You should never wear that in church. Cover up
but
your
that's
shoulders.
the thing. Is I go to church, and I do this, and I listen to the priest or whatever, you know, and then they go home, and it's the same. They put on Married at First Sight, and they're just the same shit.
Yeah, the goy slop. They
I
just
think it's a
fucking
load of
fall
shit,
for it, man.
dude. You know, like
Yeah.
I've got nothing. Churches are great for community. You know, I think it's really good, but I think it's just been lost, dude. And I think now, what I find when I go out in public and I talk to people, I find people are starting to, they are turning to Jesus, man. And it's quite nice, but it's like people are starting to see it.
People,
Because that's all they've got to give, man. It's like, okay, I need to turn the inner. The kingdom is within,
brother,
isn't it?
100% the kingdom is within, but people are. It's tough times now, and they're only going to get worse. They're only going to get harder. Simple
Five
as
more
that.
years, bro.
They're only going to get harder. So people are turning to God because there's an answer there that someone can't explain. It's a faith, it's a belief. All right? Regardless whether you go to church or not, it doesn't matter. Just start finding that belief within that there's something bigger than who you are and that there is a salvation there. It doesn't mean that you have to go and be born again Christian and whatnot or be showy. No, there's something within yourself that is a constant drive for information, a constant drive to seek who you actually are and what your purpose is.
Man's search for meaning.
Exactly.
But is that like Carl Jung, the shadow, right? I just find when it came to Jesus, you know, like he had the 18 years was discussed last time. 18 years.
We're missing.
It's not documented. All right? So, like, give us those 18 years. Okay, so it leaves to our imagination. You got someone at that age that come back at 30. You're going for a midlife crisis, what you just discussed. Yeah. So when you go for a midlife crisis, you go on a venture to, you know, he was found in India, Persia, the Ethiopian Bible, which I'm listening to, and mate, and I've got the book upstairs in my dungeon. But like it talks about those missing years. There's a person who turned up, and I think in the West we've been given this Bible, which has been selected
really
gospels,
watered down.
the ones that have taken out, which is the Gnostic Gospels, and you go to the Essenes, which is the Dead Sea Scrolls. It's very mystical. All these things have been shut off and put aside and hidden. Why? Give us answers. Give us information for 18 years where he's been. That's where I start to turn. Is it like what you're going through, you know? This midlife crisis, dude. You find it. You go 40 days without food, you're gonna see the devil.
And you're going to see God too.
100%, dude. You know? So is this like a consciousness that
I
we
think
was
it's
discussed?
just at the end of the day, it's just every man needs to go through this search, and you have to go through the hero's journey. It's inevitable.
It is the hero's journey, and then you got the resurrection as well.
But that is a part of it. That's
But
a part of the hero's
is that
journey.
the story that's been told even the Egyptian time through? Is it Thoth?
No, Thoth. Fucking
Whatever
Thoth,
those
whatever.
But the Greek mythology, it's all the same story. Are we just getting fooled in this materialistic world when you look at Gnosticism?
Repackaging it to something else, and really it's been the same theme all along.
Psychological warfare.
It's the same
dude.
thing all along.
You know, like right now, I sit here in this place, and like, look where we are. Look where we've moved. You know what I mean? Like we're still going, right? Isn't that beautiful?
And then also, it's
Isn't
not, it? Yeah, it is. And it's not to find out who you are; it's to find out who you are not.
Well, yeah. It's to remember who we are. I think when it goes to Gnosticism, it's to remember who we are and what we're here to do, man. I do believe that, you know, we do come back. I think there's a continuous. We talked about cloning before, remember?
Yeah.
Cloning, you know, what are we? We keep coming back, and keep going through. I think about the priests, the monks up in the temples, dude. What do? These
Why do
guys
they
that are
do it?
very spiritual, and they sit in those monasteries in Tibet and Nepal, wherever, and they sit there. They just every day they structure it and they're just enjoying. It's like they've given up on bullshit, and they're like, I'm gonna just be here.
And they're also
Present,
but they're also seeking within that. So what's the biggest thing that every man should do is go for a period of time in solitude.
100%.
Every man should do that.
Solitude is the best.
But you look at all the stories, where do they find out all the information once they've gone into solitude? Every man needs to go into solitude. I went for a couple of days. I went for a while where I wasn't speaking to you. I was speaking to anybody. I didn't want to.
Yep.
I just needed it. Even now, I go a couple of days. I actually don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. Throw away the phone. I just want to use email. You want to contact me? Contact like Ed Sheeran. Contact me like email.
Ed
through email.
Sheeran.
But
But it's nice, isn't it? It works.
everyone needs solitude and times where you just keep quiet, you don't talk, and you need to go through that within yourself and search and find. You know, women are born, men are made.
Yeah.
Okay? Women don't have to go through this because from when they are born, they are women. Men need to be made.
Okay, I just got to say, when it comes to women and not being, women are beautiful, man. You know this, Stodge.
Thailand. And the Philippines.
Yeah, but let's take that away.
No, I'm just fucking
I
around,
know,
no,
but
they
you're
are.
right.
Women are
But
beautiful,
I look at my
yes.
mum, my aunties. I look at my daughter.
God bless your
my
daughter.
partner, and they're beautiful, man.
Yeah. God bless your mum too. I haven't met her yet. I want to
Oh,
meet
she's
her.
beautiful. You
I'd
will
love
meet
to
her.
meet her.
You will. Nick's met her. She wants some
Yeah,
cupcakes.
Nick's met my mum too.
He's a fucking mum whore, isn't he?
You know what? Let's just put it. I love milfs. I
I
love milfs.
But women are beautiful.
They are.
And this goes back to the divine. It goes back to the Holy Spirit. It goes back to Sophia, which I do believe. It is that divine. It's the feminine, dude. Yeah. When you find your masculine, Jesus Christ was the masculine. Sophia, the Holy Spirit, was the feminine. And when you have that combined, the yin yang, positive and negative, it's beautiful.
They want to destroy that. Why do they want people
They want to
confused?
destroy that.
They want men to become women, women to become men. I'm so confused.
This is the
Yeah,
collapse
you
of
are
an
fucking
empire.
confused.
This is the collapse
Patricia,
of an empire.
you are confused.
Yeah, dude. And this is what they want us to do. They want us to fear. Love over fear conquers all, man.
Yes.
And it does. Everyone fears, dude. Well, what are you worried? Like if you know the Stoicism as well. That's very hard on the way. To me, you said it, dude. Jesus Christ was a Stoic. You said it on the podcast, mate.
Stoicism can sometimes wear you down. It's been wearing me down. There's
It
only
does.
so much.
Yeah.
There's only so much of that charade that you can put up.
It's the balance, dude.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
100
mean?
yeah, of course.
It is tiring.
Like
You
I-
can't disconnect
Like
100%.
every moment I've woken up with no sleep, angry, depressed, and I'm like, I gotta go wake up. I gotta cook my 6 eggs. I got fucking headphones on.
What do you have to cook 6 eggs for?
Because I ate 6 eggs in the morning.
Organic eggs?
Grass fed.
Yeah, good stuff.
He's not.
Pasture fed. It's good. It's
Pasture
good.
fed. So I put the headphones on, and then I just hear Marcus Aurelius once said, "To truly know thyself." And I'm just, and then it gets to a point where it's just fucking noise. I'm not doing any of it. I'm just, you look, if you can fucking drag yourself out of bed every day to a fucking job that you hate, to provide for kids that I hope you like, for a wife that I hope's faithful to you, then you're stoic enough, mate. Seriously. And if you don't like it, well then, as Sartre would say, it's completely your choice. Change it if you want. You can if you want.
It is. We make the choices, dude.
We do. We have control. We
It's
have,
all
yes.
completely your choice.
have-
Mind over matter. It's always a choice.
we have full control. Always have, always will.
I'll tell you something. I'd like to share something, you know?
Please do.
Like Marlowe's hanging around here. He was a beautiful thing, the best thing I ever got. You know?
Is he new?
He's a very
He's
soft
new.
dog.
He's beautiful.
Too
isn't
soft
he?
for
Yeah, but no. He's tough. But I give him love, dude. He gives love back, man. He's like getting this. He gets me out of bed every morning, and I go for walks, and he gives me that return. If I come home, even when I'm on my phone, dude, I go on my phone, and he comes at me. He jumps on me. He just wants my attention.
Yeah.
He breaks me free from that.
Yeah.
And then I sit down and I wrestle him, mate. Do you know what I mean?
So-
Man's best friend, dude.
I get that, but what about Nacho?
Nacho's inside. He's got psychological injuries, right?
You know why?
He's on insurance.
You know why Nacho's got psychological injury? Because he's all day by himself. You come home, you can't. He's
I'm
so
on the
happy
phone.
to see you. You're on your headphones.
I'm on the headphones.
And you're yelling.
fuck, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, is
he's
he talking to me?
Dad's angry at me. What did I do wrong? And you're fucking yelling at me or somebody else, the poor cunt. He doesn't have that injury, but fucking Nacho does.
Nacho's Dobby. He's my Dobby. I told you. You leave Harry Potter alone.
Nacho's fucked.
Nacho's fuck. Mate, when I got him, I remember I got him at 6 weeks and he attacked me straight away. I held him and he's like,
You know why?
I'm like, dude, he's and I used to wear a hood and he used to get aggressive. Mate,
Hey,
come here.
you know why? Because he's a mirror of your ex-wife.
Let's not go there.
I hope to God she watches this. I fucking
She probably does secretly.
I fucking
yeah.
said it. We know about you. Fucking that's
Look
it.
at Marla.
Give me another drink.
Come here.
All
Give
right.
him another- come
Hey,
on. Look at this dog. Look at him.
we're going part one, part two. What are we
He's
doing?
very soft. Look at him. He's very soft.
He's just like he's got more hair than you.
He's nuts. Yeah, he's a good boy. My brother looked after him for 2 weeks, mate.
good.
He's got so much love. See?
Hey,
But this is it. They call it a man's best friend.
He is. And
Why?
the
Tell me, Marlo, why? Okay, you go. Go see Nicholas. Go. But yeah, dude. So this is the thing. Socrates said it. At the end of the day, nothing. It doesn't mean anything, dude. We search for so much meaning. It doesn't matter.
It's absurd.
It doesn't matter.
Nature. It's the absurdity of life.
It's what we're distracted. It's like, what do we remember who we are? Enjoy what we have, dude. This friendship, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't seen you guys for ages. How nice is
I
this?
think we all just take it a bit too
Dude,
seriously.
how nice is
mate,
it? Yeah,
know?
you went on with your life. So did yourself. Nick as well. I've been waiting for a fucking studio for ages.
he's not making one anymore, bro.
You know, I had to find some dungeon.
Yeah, he's not. He's fucking moved on to bigger
I was
clients.
dropped. Did Marlo knock it?
No, hey, he's Nick's moving on to he's moving on to bigger clients.
But
than
he's a
us,
change.
man.
Yeah, he's a big
He
ass.
doesn't give a fuck about
He
us.
travels,
anymore.
dude.
Yeah, he's got it around. They're paying.
He went
first,
to LA. I'm going to LA.
Hey, no, we're not, bro. You'll fucking come with us. You're gonna pay your own way, and you're gonna have a better experience because you're gonna go on
Better
a hero's journey
experience,
with
dude.
us.
Yes, hero's journey. So it does. Like, we all go on a hero's journey, mate. You know? And I think that's the hero's journey. You know, like Lord of the Rings, the way Gandalf, when he challenged the devil, the demon,
The
and he
Balrog.
fell in those pits, and he came back as Gandalf the White, was it?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so, that
And
symbol,
also, people said, why
that's
didn't
challenging the shadow,
why didn't he
man.
just take an eagle over to Mordor and throw the
Yeah,
ring in?
well, yeah.
No,
The eagles don't work like that.
no, but life doesn't work like that.
100%.
You need to go through. You need to teach
Go
man.
through the crucible first.
You have to go through all the hardship so it never
100%,
happens
dude.
again.
100%.
God just doesn't come in and say, I'll fix the problem. No. You men created this. You need to get yourselves out. That's it.
This goes to the narrow path. A narrow path. You know? That's the hardest, man. And I think we can keep going. Stodge.
No, the editor's fucking trying to tell us that we need to finish up. I don't know.
How long have we been going
He's
for?
got it.
Probably like an hour.
Hour and 37 minutes.
Oh, hour and 37.
Oh, man, I'll put cash on the table. We'll go 3
He's
hours.
going to put cash on the table. He said it. How long? You're right. Nick's
Huh?
going to get
I've
home
got
to his
200
new lovely.
cash.
I have somewhere to be to see a beautiful woman.
Oh,
Is she is she a missus now?
Yeah.
No, she can wait.
she can wait. Just say, this is the best. Come on, dude.
Alright, you have to blow me.
I don't do that, bro. I don't do. But one,
I was promised that. You told me.
hey, one thing
I
is,
did actually
Hey.
promise you.
hey, Nick, I promise you, Stodge is gonna blow you. Where the fuck?
Yeah.
Just because you
Yeah.
got long hair.
Are you happy that you get this smoke in here?
Oh fuck yeah.
I love you, man. You know, I've been trying to lure you in for ages. I'm just going to give you... Let the Amazon look behind him. Does it look good?
Listen, this place needs aircon.
Fuck the aircon, dude. That's new age shit. Okay, do you sleep with aircon?
We can't afford it, mate. At work I do.
This is it. I know people sleep
At work I do. I put the fucking aircon on all
You
night.
sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of...
It's the best. I love. It's like no
Aircon's
one.
nice.
I'm
In
by
my car,
myself. Yeah.
18 degrees.
I never
It's always
get-
the,
I never get-
the
I like-
cold.
I like
The
it
kids
on-
coming, it's so
with the
cold.
window
I'm
down.
like, I love it. Cold is fresh, man. You know? So what? So Aidan, what have you... What's your next move, man? You know? You've gone for your own personal thing, you know?
What's Aidan's next move?
What's Aidan's next move, mate? What is like for the new king? You used to say it. He's the king. He's a king. Wait, have you been back here before, Aidan?
Have I been on Earth before?
Yeah, dude.
I don't think
You
I
believe-
have. Not many times. Every time I come back or every time I go outside, every time I drive to a different part of the city, it's like I've been there for the first time. Every time I step into the bush is like the first time. So I think it feels like I'm enjoying it for the first time, always, which makes me think that I haven't been here many times over. It's all still fairly new to me. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It all still feels very new. Spiritually, I feel it. I feel like it's brand new. It's a lot I don't understand. But in terms of where I want to go, I've got a lot of battles I need to face, a lot of demons inside me I need to get on top of. But I think it's all just very quite simple. You know, I think it's all just mind over matter. I find myself not enjoying the day so much like I should be, but trying to put some kind of numerical structure to my life, which is suffocating it. 8 hours, this many calories, this many days, this many minutes exercising. It's just fucking suffocating me. Like my cousins came from Italy to visit during Christmas.
Right.
I haven't switched back on since then. I'm just not training much, not sleeping much. But I just don't fucking care, bro. I don't care. Honestly.
You reckon we sold about hitting goals and reaching mountaintops and stuff?
I think it's
Do you reckon we
important.
sold
I
for
think
that?
I think it's important to have that, but I also think that that's just really is just a recipe to burn you out. And honestly, you can't live life like that. The cunts that do it have no other meaning in their lives except to try and sell their lifestyles on Instagram. When you have to sell your lifestyle on Instagram as an influencer, even if it's like something positive like healthy eating and stuff, well then you know that you've reached the level of emptiness. There's nothing else. As I've so often said, if you're truly content and happy, you don't need to share. Because you know it's all there for you. It's good to share a little bit, you know, it's making progress, keep me accountable. That's good, but I mean like, you know, when you fucking get out there saying like, you know, this is how you do Friday Arvo. Look at me, suck me off. You know, it's
That wakes me up, suck me off. Yeah.
But it takes you back to solitude, right?
well, it's
Isn't it?
It's just a saturation of bullshit. Like, I feel like if you're a truly balanced human being and you're hitting your goals, people will gravitate towards you naturally, and they will say, "Hey man, you're looking thin. Hey man, you're looking really happy. Your skin's glowing." You know, just imagine being one of those guys that every day has to sit in the camera and going, you know, I did 8Ks today and I'm fucking, you know, it's just a soulless thing. Even like funny guys, like, you know, Big Vincenz, you know, guys like that on Instagram
Yeah,
now.
Big Vincenz, yeah.
All I ever see of videos
Da,
of
da,
him
da.
now just going like, da, 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 da.
Well-
And I'm just thinking like, fuck, what is this? What if you, like, what's your life become?
But this goes back to the sorry. This goes back to
I'm not judging the man. He's pretty
No, but
funny,
it's
it's just,
right. I love
it's
your
starting
opinion,
to
man.
look a little bit silly.
Yeah, but I think that's it. You get sort of sucked into what you feel that you have to give out for the people, man. You know, you lose that. And I found having a break with this whole podcast, like life again. The podcast, like you got yours, Stodge. Well, yeah, you guys haven't done it for a
I had
while,
mine.
too.
I haven't done one in ages because Nick shut down the studio.
Yeah, motherfucker.
I've had a lot of people come
But
into the shop saying that they're enjoying watching, and
Yeah,
when am
see?
I doing new ones?
Yeah.
I love your podcast.
Thank you.
My one, I
Yeah.
put them on a break because some of the people that I interviewed, I'm like, why the fuck did I do that? And I'm finding my compass
Yeah.
and which way I want to go. And I'm taking my time. I don't have to
Yeah.
rush it,
Yeah.
you know. And then I've got a social media manager. I say to him, I want to start food reviews again. He's like, you have to be consistent. You have to be. I was like,
I
fuck,
don't,
bro.
if
Yeah.
you want to make it, but this is the thing we're talking about with these podcasts. I'm not trying to make it. I'm just trying to put my creative energy
Listen,
That's what it is,
into
dude.
something
The only-
other than just fucking
The only
work.
peop-
That's all it is, bro.
The only people that would make it is Joe Rogan, is Bad
Yes.
Friends. There's a couple out there. Good luck to them. We're doing our thing.
That's it.
I'm not trying to make it, dude. You know what I enjoy?
Mate,
about
enjoy
this?
As soon as you try
I
and make
enjoy
it, it's done.
Look what we got here. Look at
Look
this
at the
dude.
friendship we have. We're all
It's
going to go on a
beautiful.
Camino together.
Well, one day. They got to come on out. We're going to go first.
Yeah, and then we're going to go do the full one with Nick. Yeah.
Yeah,
this
the
it's not
France
proper
one, 40 days.
They're all proper, but the
40
one that
days?
the one that you want to do is the 600-kilometer one, which we will do from France, and we're going to plan
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm hoping to do that next year.
Next year. Okay, I'm in.
Been the Amazon doing ayahuasca next year.
Yeah, that's that's the one thing is on
You
the
know,
cards as well.
Yeah.
But this is okay. Nick, you said it a few years ago. I remember in hospital with my neck operation. Not to keep going back to that, but
It's
I
all
remember it was
about
like
you, mate.
adventure. It's never about me, Stodge. But the whole adventure, I just find the next 5 years, especially 4 years, is going to be very tough. And I think we all, for myself, I think I should just enjoy this middle age, this period. Why would I have to wait until we're retired?
You don't. That's the biggest psyop there is.
Yeah.
Retiring. It's
Well,
dumb.
enjoy if you can
You don't
live
have to
present.
retire. Don't have to.
No, I'm not going back to the Japanese way. They live
Hurt to
long
do
and
good.
they're happy. They're okay because they continue to work. But instead of pushing it 100%, go hard, retire, bang, bang, bang. No, just do 75, 80%, just like jiu-jitsu. And that's it. When the time hits, mate, you go 100%, dude.
I want to drink strawberry milk.
I can't wait to spend 15 to 20 days of you, Stodge, walking.
All right, so yeah, that's gonna be awesome. So I'm looking forward to that as well. I'm gonna be fucking off chops. I had a stand-up comedy night booked in for Monday, but I had to cancel it because I've got things to do at work. So, but the thing is, I'm planning. It's coming soon where I'm just gonna start doing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
Because this is the thing, take action. We all want to talk the talk. A lot of people talk the talk, but taking action. Life is going quick. You said it. The horse year, you said time's going to go quick this year.
It won't
right?
wait for this year. Will not wait for anybody.
It will not
This
wait.
year,
Nothing
Nick,
waits.
This year will not wait for you. You did the right things. Will not wait for you. Will not wait for anybody.
It won't, dude.
You want to make it happen, it will.
The
What's your Chinese astrology?
I think I'm an ox.
An ox?
I think I'm an
I
ox.
think I'm rooster, man. It's a bad year for me. I don't
cock.
give a fuck, mate.
Yeah, no wonder we don't get fucking along.
What do you mean?
Yeah, roosters and horses.
You
don't
and I get along,
You
dude.
think you're the boss, mate? What are you? Oh, fuck it. Nah, we were alright. But
We're going to get a lot. This was going to show.
we're gonna be alright. Just don't go down your path or say, you see what he said to me? Because I'm gonna get cranky on this. I'm not gonna get enough
I
sleep.
want you to get cranky.
Mario's gonna be there. He's gonna be up at the crack of dawn doing push-ups. We'll see how it goes. But next year,
It's going to be interesting.
next year we're gonna go do it, and I want to go do the France one. All right?
Good.
Boom.
So anything else, guys, before we finish up?
No, because I can see Nick looking at us like a hawk.
He wants it.
2 hour time limit on the cameras.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
all
alright,
right, dude.
but
Oh,
yeah.
he's getting...
Now look,
I think we might not push it. I think we covered most
No,
of it.
dude. Wait, I'm gonna continue to do this. This is the first time here, so I hope you guys enjoy.
yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back soon. We'll do a
Next month.
Stodgify unhinged here as well.
All right, dude.
Yeah. Well, hey, where's
This is the
where's
new
our
studio.
Tortellini?
Who? Not?
Yeah, no,
He's going hard,
I
dude.
miss Justin. He's so good.
I missed Justin. What happened?
I don't know. He's
Mad Morty.
He's getting married.
Is he?
That's what happens when you get married. When you're getting married, that's what happens. You disappear.
I'll be good next week.
When you're
This
getting
guy.
married.
Wait a sec. He's in love too.
Wow.
He's in love.
Ah, that's good. God
She's
bless
a good
him.
woman, dude. I was on loudspeaker for like 10 minutes. And then I said, oh, that girl, you know, and he's like, she's here. I'm like, motherfucker, could you have warned me? But I said good stuff about her.
No,
She's a
it's-
good woman, dude. Yeah, she's a good woman, dude. I saw that connection. But anyway, are you boxing this year as well?
Did you win your last one?
Yeah, dude.
Sorry, I didn't even see that.
I went there.
I wasn't there.
I took the kids. You let us know. It was good. We got Panthers, mate. Salute.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
So no, thank you
All right.
guys so much.
Thank you.
Seriously, you guys are brothers. I love you guys very much, to be honest.
The more we do it, the more authentic we get. Let's
Yeah.
not try and fucking talk about shit because the fucking audience thinks we have to talk about
Don't
it.
give-
Fuck
like,
that,
What
man.
audience? There's 2 people.
To be honest, like I just got this opportunity to have you guys here, Nick. Like seriously, dude, thank you so much. I love you guys very much. I really do.
God
too.
bless.
Me too.
And
God
and
bless.
I think there's so much more to come, mate. So thank you so much.
No, God bless everyone. Thank you very much. And yeah,
Stojcevski
Hey,
podcast.
thank you
Signing
for
out.
thank you for coming to another
Do you like my
episode of
sign? Dude? Can you
Stojcevski.
see in the camera?
Word.
Dude, can I just say Ash Designs at Kings Park? Ash Design.
Ash
Can you sign-
Designs
I
King
bet-
Park, the best for you.
He
the
is.
best
He
for
is
you,
an
sir.
Indian. He is.
Maybe too
He's
jazzy.
the best.
Little bit jazzy.
You probably can't
But
see
I make it work for you.
Yeah.
I make it work for
Do
you.
you have dimensions? Do you have
I want
give
dimensions?
you
to
a
mention
top dollar.
him.
Dimensions.
He's a good friend. He's beautiful. Ash Designs, dude. Get it focused.
$15,000.
Very good
He did his
friend, very
signage, mate, at
beautiful.
Kings Park if you want it.
You're making
And he can
emotions.
do the font in Hindi if you wanted to.
Oh, fucking
In
anything,
Sanskrit.
mate.
In Sanskrit.
Asim,
Sanskrit, wherever you put it,
Asim,
it's all
Asim.
sounds.
Asim gave me this today.
Hasn't been fucked.
More like assimilate.
Hasn't been sin.
So signing out, guys.
I've been
The
seeing-
dungeon, right? The
Judy
secret
Smith.
location.
It's the war room.
It's the war room, dude. Sign off the war room, mate. We're going to enjoy some stuff. Thank
And
you very
vote
much,
One
guys.
Nation.
I love you guys. Seriously,
sis.
thank you.
Vote One
Signing
Nation.
off.
All right, ciao. Bye.
Vote One
See ya.
Nation.
Vote One Nation.
Pauline Hanson.
Pauline Hanson.
Wait,
number one.
and Big Chocky. Wait. Big Chocky, if you want to come on, mate, you're most welcome, dude. Yeah. But if you don't want to come on, then fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off. I love it.
Thank you. Signing out. Ciao, bello.